It's like that.
I really do be like
It's
that.
like that.
I really do be like that.
Okay, so I had you guys audible, but not... Okay, cool. And now I'm muting the thing so there's no audio feedback. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear us? And again, okay. Okay, cool. They can hear us.
Hello. Are we all, is anyone too loud? Is anyone too quiet?
America, are you ready for the event of a lifetime?
Dear Lord.
God.
Okay. Okay, are we... I think we might be ready. It's like, let me turn on the fucking... Where's my tavern music? No, not my
Volume's
Ghibli-inspired
okay.
atmosphere. Tavern.
Aren't gay enough. You gotta step it up, bro.
Guys, we gotta start doing gay accents.
I can't do it. I was trying.
I can't do it either.
Okay, 1 second. I've got my tavern music. And with that, I think we are good to go. So... oh shit, we're blocks. Hi! Oh... Okay, did it work? We good? Hi! Hello!
Hi, everyone.
Oh god, sometimes we're flicking the box. It's probably fine. Oh,
It's fine.
oh my god, no. Here.
I think it should be. Oh god, never
Oh,
mind.
these are the bugs we're trying to fix, you guys.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
Or no,
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna sit here with the thing open, and you guys tell me if it ever goes to hell.
Scream at us, shout at us, kill us.
Start, giving little kisses, maybe?
Maybe riot.
Do not kiss us. Under no circumstances will you kiss us.
Hi, everyone! Welcome to the Dice Roll 5th anniversary very special hangout. We are just insanely happy to be here. The fact that Dice Roll has, done so well over the last 5 years, managed to keep so many of you invested in listening to us playing, board games with each other. So I would have done a one-shot. I would have done some sort of cool,
Kingmaker, the movie.
or something along those lines. But I decided, hey, listen, let's be realistic. Shit's all over the place all the time. Dave and I have been dealing with visa stuff. Why don't we do something a little more low-key? And the low-key thing we did was this. And we're glad to have you here with us.
We actually have an announcement to make. A meteor has hit Kilsella, and everyone in it is dead.
Oh my god.
That's true.
That is our big surprise. That is Kingmaker the movie. Thank you guys for coming so much. It's been an honor.
Yeah, no, basically that's 100% what just happened. Kilsella's gone. Oh god, I fucked everything up again. Okay, we're good. I think.
My audio is evil right now. It
Is
keeps
it
going
evil?
robot-y for everybody.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's making me twitch.
It
should be okay, but
Yeah.
it's bad.
This is, by the way, you guys have no idea how much editing we put into this. We put so much effort into making sure that these episodes are free of audio hiccups, of shit going wrong. This is par for the course. This is why we don't live stream very much.
Yeah, it's so hard to fix live mistakes.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
The way I've memorized everyone's fucking audio pattern of saying or
Yeah, literally.
I know what each of yours individually looks like.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to memorize that shit. I remember doing that when I edited Kingmaker.
Okay.
If I left call and re-answered it, would it fuck everything up?
It would make us look really weird for a second, but I can just throw us onto starting soon. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to see if it'll fix it because I want to be able to actually listen to people speaking.
Yeah, no worries.
You're good.
Let's try this.
Yeah.
How is the audio in the background? Is that too loud? I've turned it down a little bit. Okay, well, we heard a Vimo. We heard a Splatoon.
Vima.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, we won't need be right back. I was wrong. Okay, let's try putting back here.
It's
Oh god, we're
fine.
blocks again. Okay.
Life is like Roblox.
Oh god, we're all over the place. Guys, trust. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. I
Uh,
trust that.
Dave, can you
Guys,
stream?
okay.
What was that?
Will you stream so we can?
I am.
You're.
Jerry, you haven't entered his stream.
God.
Yeah.
Oh ye
Um,
gods.
This fucking guy.
Oh god, I was like, hey guys, I'll host the stream. Don't worry. Forgetting once again that I'm really bad at. Here we go. Is this? Okay, I think this is. Yeah, I think this is it. Are we good?
Yeah, it's gonna reposition. We should be fine.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
I think. Hold on.
Sure, we're fine.
Something along those lines. Okay,
Smile.
and now the stream has officially started.
Now we're good to go.
Okay, wait. We're still blocks.
Do not abandon progress. Do not
just
return to
saw-
block.
Okay.
I just thought that just stop being blocks.
Okay, we're not blocks anymore. Now the stream has officially started. Trust. All that stuff.
Guys, we're all mimics.
Yeah. All that stuff from before that didn't happen.
You didn't see it.
Didn't
And if
ha-
you did, you're crazy.
And if you did, you didn't.
And if you did, we'll kill you. So before anything else, I just want to ask, chat, do you like the live slug reaction we have in the bottom corner there? What's the opinion?
Yeah, do you like that disgusting, fucking repulsive slug we
Look
have
at
in
that awful
the bottom right
slug
corner?
we have.
Christ.
Look at that little fucker
It's my
go.
favorite thing, I think.
That disgusting fucking insect in the corner.
My favorite thing is someone, like, there's a non-zero chance that some people who have consumed Dice Roll exclusively through audio, because that's what we do, don't necessarily know what Aradin looks like. So there is a very
He's not
real...
usually that stretched out.
He's usually not that
No,
stretched
he
out.
is.
I really hope that even if you didn't know what Aradin looked like, sorry, I like his position being like as if he were actually fully like reacting to our stream. It's really good.
He's here.
Uh,
He's just not talking.
Thank God. He's just staring
Thank
disdainfully at
God.
us. He'll pause
This is
the
where
stream.
he went. He didn't actually die. He just came to our stream.
Yeah.
Today, Aradin is becoming a reaction political streamer.
Stop.
He was already
Oh,
dead.
no.
Let's be real, he was already dead. Okay, so
Today's collab is Hassan Abi and
shut the
Aradin?
fuck up.
Stop.
So it's been it's been 5 whole
Okay.
years since, technically a little longer. We did do Doomsday Dawn at first.
we did.
But the audio there was
Abysmal.
fully nightmarish. To this day, I have no idea how we survived past that.
You day one motherfuckers are crazy.
There are
for that.
some motherfuckers in this chat, and I don't want to name names, but there are some motherfuckers who drew fan art of Doomsday Dawn characters.
Incredible.
That's
Which
legitimately crazy to me.
the fact that
Makes me
some
happy, though.
the fact that some people were able to sit through not only draw fan art but listen to our audio to hear descriptions of these characters
I
I-
got a DM, like a straight up DM once, talking about how they were like. I mean, it was because I was playing a Filipino character, or a fantasy Filipino character, and they'd never seen that before, and it was emotional. But it's like that was a long time ago. That was when my audio was awful, and I had a $20 mic from Amazon.
It is generally fascinating to think about because, like, guys, we've been streaming Dice to Roll since before. We've been streaming Pathfinder 2e since before Pathfinder 2e came out.
Yeah.
Like, Kingmaker was made true to Pathfinder playtest, which was notoriously buggy.
What do you mean it was perfect?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't even know if you guys remember Resonance as a thing. Do you remember that shit? There was like you got
Do.
you got special use of your items using your charisma stat, and shields had like dents, which I actually think is better than the current HP system that they have. But that's irrelevant. We've been playing this for a long time.
Too long.
Someone made a really good point. Rip to Dairy converting. It's Sky. Hi, Sky. Rip to Dairy converting Kingmaker right before it got converted. I swear to God, we were in the middle of writing book 3, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm doing such a great job converting Kingmaker. And then Pi's like, we're starting a Kickstarter to convert Kingmaker 2nd edition. It's like, I'll kill myself.
You were
I really
so
will.
bad.
We're pissed.
I was mad, but in a way of like, man, if I had waited. It's fine because I
Oh, hey,
really.
we were ahead of
Waited
the
like
curve.
how long did it take?
In
for that
fairness,
to
it was
happen?
like 2 years.
Yeah. So
Like obviously, it's whatever. I feel not that butthurt about it because if we had, on the one hand, oh man, Kingmaker would have been a great adventure to run later. On the other hand, I don't know that any other campaign would have launched Dice Roll the way that it did. Because, like, the Kingmaker video game had just come out. People were interested in trying Pathfinder for the first time. I think Kingmaker was generally a big reason why we were able to, like, get the start that we did, And then Extinction Curse came around, and that was, like, a perfect storm as well of, like, Extinction Curse is not really popular. Did you guys notice that? I've told Dave, but like Ritz and Lou, did you know that Extinction Curse as an adventure path is widely considered not like very good by like Pathfinder fans?
Crazy to me because all I ever needed is in that campaign, and it's clowns and circus shit.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people argue that Extinction Curse as written doesn't have enough clowns and circuses. Like it's
Put more in it yourself.
I mean, yes, exactly. That's what I did. I was like, okay, well, they need to go around Kortos. It's because it's a traveling circus and it's going from town to town. But because it's not, like, handed to you in the book, it's assumed that, like, you leave the circus and they're not mentioned again until book 6.
Dumb.
But Extinction Curse was kind of like our reigning champion for a hot minute. Obviously Ruby Phoenix did really, really well too. But like people really liked our Extinction Curse run. And I think that's now been completely over challenged or, knocked out of the park by Abomination Vaults. Like, holy shit, you guys. We just passed 400,000 downloads. From like
Crazy.
Yes, it really is. People are like really, really tuning into Abomination Vaults. And honestly, we're having like a really fun time as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, like all the other campaigns we've run are really good, and I'm so glad we ran them. But there's something about the vaults. There's something about. Before running it, I was really nervous. I was like, oh god, what if people don't like it? What if the vaults are difficult or hard to run? What if I don't know what's going to happen in every session in advance? And now that it's happening, it's like, oh boy, I love not knowing what's going to happen in advance. Who the fuck knows?
It's just straight chilling right now.
Yeah.
It
Even
is
if people fucking hated it, it would still be so much fun. I don't even care.
Like we've really because beforehand it like I guess it sometimes it takes energy to sit down and create stuff, right? Like no matter what, when we sit down and we played like Ruby Phoenix, it was like, okay, we have to tell a really engaging story. We have to like make this cinematic as hell, blah blah blah. And I'm really proud of Ruby Phoenix, don't get me wrong. But when we sit down and play Abomination Vaults, we're not creating, we're just having a good time. We're like, okay, what's behind the next door? Yeah! Oh shit, it's a bird! We have to
bird, guys.
We have to be careful about spoilers because we've recorded up to like episode 11, I think is the last one I recorded.
Several episodes ahead of the audience right now.
Yeah. We just because like what happened was we started playing like just before Dave moved. We started playing at every opportunity we could. Like I think several times a week if we could manage it.
Yeah.
And holy shit.
It was fun. I'm glad we did that.
It was really fun.
It rules. I like playing games with my friends.
And I think
the whole reason that I do it.
It's really been fun. Also, all three of you made fucking amazing characters. Like Ulrich, Fiore, and Silk, 10 out of 10, amazing stuff. Especially with stuff that's gonna come up in future episodes.
Hell yeah!
And
smile, Smurl.
Especially as of episode 11, the new NPC we've introduced, who I'll say one line in their voice, and people can speculate as to what the fuck is going to happen.
We'll leave that to you, audience.
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for a teaser for like 8 episodes in the future? Well, it's actually 7 now. Oh my god!
Pretty good.
Oh, dude.
Your mic blew out.
Oh my god, that's perfect. I'm glad. Fuck everyone listening.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to all the headphone listeners out there, all the AirPod listeners.
Oh, that character's gonna be great. That's gonna be a fan favorite, I'm sure. No, little German boy, don't go into the ghost cave. Oh my god, it is full of wizard abusen.
It's a good character.
We'll get pregnant. That's
I'm glad to have in the campaign.
So have fun with that, audience.
See you in like 2
Wait
months.
till episode 11. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. That genuinely as well. Playing like the NPCs. I've mentioned this before. Playing NPCs who can have accents is so good. Because I couldn't really do it that much in Ruby Phoenix. I think I mentioned this before. Because these characters are all Asian, and I am not. And I can't be making fucking accents. Because I wouldn't even know like the difference between like, a Chinese accent and a Japanese accent, I'm sure.
Also, even if you did,
it was so fucking racist.
Not
it would be so
greatest
fucking
thing
racist.
to do.
Yeah. So
I don't even feel comfortable doing any accent that isn't a Filipino accent.
Yeah.
And I'll
Even then you have to
usually
get
only
mad.
do that. I'll only do that to KK or something because
Yes.
it's funny.
I only do it towards you guys if I'm ever angry at something and I'm verbally talking to you. So. Or I'm with my family. Like if I'm in my family and I'll like come into call, you'll just casually hear it.
We have an ask
You're allowed to curse in Tagalog at me. I swear.
Yes.
We have an ask saying to bring back the Shuni.
Guys,
I love the Shuni.
Wink.
The Shuni are great.
there was a horrible accident.
The Shuni are all dead.
The Shuni are all dead.
It was an awful tragedy. Did you not see the newspaper?
I
like
was driving them to the grocery store, and I was on too many poppers.
Stop this! I can't stand you.
We introduced one Shuni in Abomination Vaults, a single Shuni, one, and it is a weed dealer. Am I telling the truth, or is it a bit? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Oh God, I'm trying to think. We can't spoil Abomination Vaults. We gotta get off this talk because like I'll keep saying like, oh, remember this funny bit from Abomination Vaults? You guys will get there in the next 2 months.
We're just gonna keep talking about it because we have so much fun with it, and then the audience is gonna go, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, well, like they won't listen because they'll be able to get everything from this stream. They'll be like, "Oh, you mean Ulrich's secret was that he was an alien invader all this time?" That's for context, guys. That's no, it's not. I'm doing a bit.
It's not
Yeah,
canon.
Ulrich is actually Rovagug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not my boy.
Okay. I'm opening up our Curious Cat to answer some questions. What's really funny is that I don't clear stuff from the Curious Cat ever. So most of it is from like years ago.
And it's funny because of this.
That's true.
I'm kind of desperate to see what our oldest question is.
Do you want me
my
to?
God,
Okay, let me open it up because there's like 100 questions in there.
Before we do any new questions, I want to see what our oldest one is.
Okay, let me just open. Oh God. I'm trying really hard. Sorry, because I'm trying to use my phone to do it so that I don't
Everyone,
turn everyone into boxes.
everyone, look at Luke's fantastic group photo of everyone. Group drawing of
Oh
everyone.
my God! Please, it is amazing.
Can I?
I'm sorry, I have a sinus infection. I am coughing. I would love to stop. It's not gonna stop. This
I'm like,
is so good, Luke.
I want to like open it and put it on the stream, but I am worried that doing so will cause us to become boxes. Dare I risk it, everyone?
Risky for a biscuit.
Okay.
This is
Well, I'll just become boxes for just a moment, so. But it's worth to put Luke's cool art on stream. Where is it? Linked?
I love seeing all these gay people.
Oh God, we're boxes again. I fucking knew this would happen. Oh my God, that
Love
is
it.
amazing. 1 second, let me throw
Luke,
this.
Broke our stream. You're banned.
Okay, Luke, you did this to us. Okay. And let me browser source. Okay, I know what I'm doing, guys. I swear. Oh God.
I think you could just copy paste it in there.
Oh my
but-
God. No, 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 no. What
did
have I
you
done?
do? What did you do?
I don't know how to use anything. Okay, wait. Hold on. Can I just copy paste it? You
Just-
sure?
Yes, you. I think you could just straight up copy.
Oh God,
paste
we're
it.
boxes again. Oh God.
Don't worry about the boxes.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Dave! There's a
boxes.
second Dave.
Dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
God.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh.
How do I? Oh God. Okay. Oh God. How do I get rid of the second? Okay, there we go. He's gone. Let me try. Okay, we're gonna be boxes again for just a moment. Don't worry about it.
Box is fine. Just don't dox yourself. Very true.
Okay.
There, don't tell them where you live.
Box yourself. Don't
My
box
address
yourself.
is.
Stop. You're
10
with Dave. Stop it. I'm
Our
ending this bit
address,
now.
thank you. Our address is 104 Jamboree Lane, South
God.
Bulbville.
Bulbville.
Man,
This
they
is
got
like
weird
that
names here
TikTok.
in Northern Ireland.
Bulbville.
This is like that one TikTok that I saw where it's like when people are like too obsessed with their town and they're like, they don't know how us Buckyville girls live.
Oh shit,
They
okay.
don't know.
How do I make it smaller? Nah.
Wish I could tell you, but I can't.
This is... Oh shit, no. Okay. Oh
Just
God, I really
straight head across.
Oh God. Okay.
How are you
okay.
guys enjoying this stream so
Yeah! Yeah! Check this shit out! Yeah!
Order.
Gay people on our stream.
Okay, let me put this behind us. just for a laugh. Okay, cool. Yeah, they can be chilling there for a moment. Okay, no, let's put him up. Okay, there we go. They can be chilling there for a moment.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Derry was he was lifting heavy weights to get that to work.
Yeah.
And suffering in the process.
Luke, it's impossible to censor Rayari. I didn't have total control over Rayari.
Oh my god. Hey, do you guys want to hear something really? Because it's the 5th anniversary of Kingmaker. I'm still trying furiously to open Curious Cat, I promise. But it's the 5th anniversary of Kingmaker. Do you guys want to hear something really fun? I don't know if I've ever told Ritz and Luna. Dave, I don't know if you remember because I talked about it 5 years ago.
I don't remember anything.
What is it?
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to open Curious Cat so hard, but I don't remember our fucking password.
I swear to God.
It's fine. It's fine. But before we were gonna run Kingmaker, because like we were gonna do obviously we were gonna do something after Doomsday Dawn. Because the reason we stopped doing Doomsday Dawn is we had recorded a lot of it, but Dave's hard drive had a full like meltdown crash. You know?
Yeah, it was bad.
So we were like, okay, well, we want to keep doing Dice Roll because we're having fun. That's probably the moment that almost stopped the show from existing.
Yeah.
But we said, fuck it, let's keep going. And I was trying to figure out what we would do instead, because Doomsday Dawn was not really the most fun story-based experience. No. Would you like to know what I had originally considered before I was like, hey guys, what about Kingmaker?
What did you consider?
I had considered running Dice or Roll as an episodic show where each adventure was a Pathfinder Society adventure.
We're gonna be Pathfinder Monster of the Week?
Basically, that was the original pitch I was gonna give you guys.
Okay.
Which I feel is still a niche that could be like run with somewhere. But at the same time, I'm so glad we didn't. But because like there's pros and cons. Pathfinder Society has like big plots that stretch over multiple books. Like that's how Jin was returned to Galarian. It was true of Pathfinder Society's set of scenarios.
That's crazy.
Like there was a whole year worth of quests about Hao Jin and like the Ruby Phoenix tapestry. So we might have had her on the show one way or another. Ultimately we I actually remember the moment that I was like, hey, what about Kingmaker? And this is so fucking... Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna sound really gay. And...
Yeah.
Needlessly religious. I was in a church. Not for any religious reason. Not for any religious reason. However,
just chilling.
I was watching my kid brother in a choir for Christmas.
I remember this now.
Yeah. He was singing, and I was like fucking zoned the fuck out because it's a load of 8-year-olds singing. And then, I was looking at the stained glass and being like, the stained glass in this church looks a lot like the stained glass in the Pathfinder Kingmaker video game. Hey, wait a moment.
Why did church get you to think about this?
I don't, because I'm a weirdo. Sorry, I was about to talk about the rad score testing.
Oh,
Should I talk about that? Because that's extremely funny, but I also don't know.
Sure.
Okay. Do I put myself on blast, or do you guys want to like? I don't know what's appropriate.
Wait. Hold on. What are we talking about?
The rad score test for me specifically.
Oh, okay. I'm fine being put on blast.
Okay, cool. I know about you, Luna, and I'm not going to ask. Unless, like, you volunteer that information, I'm not going to go prying.
I mean, I don't remember this. Oh.
So, the
Go
RADS...
ahead.
This is really funny. The RADS test is a test to see, essentially to quantify how autistic you are.
It's one of the tests to see if somebody is autistic and to
Oh,
what
okay,
level
yeah.
their support needs are, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Never mind. I remember this now. Go ahead.
Okay. So, what's really funny is, I think if you have above a score of 60, you have autism most likely, according to the test. So, Dave, I think you're 120 or something?
Yeah, it's in the 120. It's been a while since I took it, and I didn't take it last night when I was talking to my friends about it.
Yeah. Ritz, you have somewhere as well. Luna, I don't know. I'm not going to make any assumptions.
No, I
was
did
good.
take the test, and I believe I got the same as Dave.
Yeah, that tracks.
We're winning!
I
um,
How
think
high
we
does
got,
it go?
like,
I think mine had
about
a
the same
7 in
score.
it.
Yeah.
I think it goes up to 230, something like
I
that.
think I was like 170.
Yeah, you had 170. Hey, chat, guess my score, everyone. Everyone in chat, guess my score real fast. Guess my autism level. Can you guys guess my autism level? Derry
actually won
never
it.
shuts the
Yeah.
fuck up about Pathfinder Luttrell. Can you guess my... We're getting a lot of 420s.
420,
Getting a lot of 420s.
220, the 69.
The 69 is pretty choice as well. Off the
Thank you
scale.
people who are
pretty good.
first time chatting for this.
230. Honestly, y'all are
Okay.
real.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
It's fucking 23. There's nothing wrong with me. I have no excuse. I'm nowhere near
You
being
have
autistic.
an ADHD diagnosis.
An ADHD diagnosis, maybe, but that doesn't excuse any.
Oh.
And
I am
will
a
say,
normie.
The funniest part about this is that, like, it's not like Derry's only his close friends have it.
It's fucking everyone I
Like,
know.
our entire friend group, our like entire like large friend group is autistic.
It's
Mhm.
all of them.
I know-
Except for Derry. Like, it is except for Derry.
It's not even a joke.
That's
I
actually
wish I was
completely
kidding.
true.
And you know what? I was a little self-conscious because I was like, I mean, I do show a lot of the traits, right? Like, I'd never shut the fuck up about Pathfinder. Surely there's something wrong. So I took it again, and I got the exact same score a second time.
Also,
Funny.
by the way, if you are curious about this test, it is spelled RAADS-R. Then test, and you can just Google it, and there's like a bunch of online ones you can just look at it.
It's helpful to have. It's helpful to know. It will make you like, oh shit, that explains actually why I have difficulty doing stuff in a certain way. So we here at Dice Roll recommend, if you're listening to this live stream, chances are,
Oh my
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't put that on them.
I mean, listen, if you're specifically choosing Pathfinder, which is known for its rules and structure, fellas, it's no, outlook's grim.
You're silly.
Anyway, God,
That's my goal, Luke.
I hope you know I have been trying to open this fucking Curious Cat the entire time. I have it open on browser, but I know that the moment I open browser, we're gonna turn into boxes again.
Why don't you, like,
Open your phone.
put it on your phone?
I'm trying. I don't remember the password on my phone, and the Curious Cat app is not good. Okay, how about we do this? Oh, no, I really want to see an old question. Fuck it. I'm gonna open up for one, and you guys are gonna see us turn into boxes, but it's fine. Oh God, the agony! Oh God, rolling it back.
It hurts to be a box.
Oh God, we're boxes! Oh, the agony! I assume we're boxes, right?
Actually, I don't
Yeah,
think
we are.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Ah, fuck.
Perks of having two screens.
Guys, we're
So,
so gray.
The oldest question we have in our box is from the 6th of May, 2020. That's 4 years ago, lads.
Damn.
Lads. Oops. And the question is, what is everyone's favorite movie? From Roxy. Roxy's still active, I think, in Dice Roll. We often see her in the Discord. Oh god, I have to turn this back into not boxes. Sorry.
Yes.
Hi
yes.
guys, we're not boxes anymore.
My ADHD is pretty bad. I saw the other channels that are live right now. I was like, oh shit, Foolish is playing Minecraft. Don't play that.
Okay.
Pretty good.
But yeah, guys, what's your favorite movie?
Jeez.
The Hunger Games quadrilogy.
Quadrilogy?
That's not actually a trilogy.
Quadrilogy.
This is gonna be gay.
Oh, a bot's been spotted, everyone! There is a bot in the server. Kill him! Everyone, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion to your channel. Die, motherfucker! Kill this person!
Kill this cunt.
You can't say
Oh my god.
I can. I will.
no.
Get this fucker out of here.
Yeah, the questions are weirdly worded. That is pretty common though for stuff about like autism is not very well. The mental health space is not exactly made for that.
No, not really. Okay, so Hunger Games quadrilogy. Ritz, what about you? Do you got one?
Oh, right. This is a bit of a gay answer. It's technically not a movie. It's specifically the it's the Royal Albert Hall recording of Phantom of the Opera because it's my favorite movie to watch, and also it's very important to me and my boyfriend. I hate the 2003 movie. If you like that movie, we can't be friends. I'm serious.
Oh my god, I actually have something related to Phantom of the Opera for you afterwards, which is technically Dice Roll related.
Ooh.
We'll get to that.
It's the best recording, Luke. Straight up, like it's. I've seen every fucking recording of that musical imaginable. It's the best one. No one's better.
Fair enough.
Luna, do you have a favorite movie? I can buy you time if you want, because I can talk about my favorite movie.
Go ahead, because I'm struggling here. I'd really gotta think about this one.
The Thing is a 1982 American science fiction horror film directed by John Carpenter from the screenplay by Bill Lancaster. Based on a 1938 John W. Campbell Jr. novella, Who Goes There, it tells the story of a group of American researchers in the Antarctica who encounters the eponymous Ting, an extraterrestrial life form that assimilates and imitates other organisms. The group is overcome with paranoia and conflict as they learn that they can no longer trust each other and that any of them could be the Ting.
Again, a rad score of 60.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to be like this.
A rad score of 20.
20.
Oh, sorry, 20.
Give those 3 points to respect. They worked hard to get there. It's a very exclusive club. Oh god.
I got the scariest notification from Twitch I've ever gotten.
What is it?
It said warning, Slimesicle is within 5 miles of your location.
That's really
Watch
good.
the fuck out right now.
Slimesicle is coming.
It's really scary.
Okay, so Ritz, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm making a very conscious choice not to think about future campaigns of Dice Will Roll because do you remember last year, like before we started Ruby Phoenix, I was like, we decided pretty early on we'd do Ruby Phoenix, and then I spent like the entire time agonizing and stressing over like every minute detail, right?
Yeah.
And then I specifically was like, let's not choose campaign 4 until directly before we play it. And then, thanks to delays and me running Chapter 3 of Ruby Phoenix way longer, it was nearly a year between us choosing and us playing. So I'm trying not to, like, I don't want to think about what future campaigns will be. We have, like, lots of interesting options. But I do want to just let you know, Dave, you know about this, Luna and Ritz, you don't. They did just announce another adventure path that's coming out later this year. I'm not saying it'll be one we run. It's just one I think you guys would be interested in knowing exists.
Okay.
And the adventure path is... let me get its name. The adventure path's name is Curtain Call.
What's it about?
So it is an adventure path from 11th to 20th level. Rumors abound that an old enemy, a dangerous foe you defeated at the culmination of your first huge adventure, has come back. Yet confronting your old nemesis once again is only the beginning of what's next for your group, for a famous director has singled you out as the subject of her newest opera. How dangerous could it be, helping to produce an extravaganza based on your own heroic legacy? It is a 3-part adventure, starts at level 11, goes to level 20, in which a group of adventurers help to produce an opera based on their own prior adventures.
Oh my god, can we play it? Oh my god, can we play it?
Well, whether it's for Dice to Roll or not for Dice to Roll, who knows? I will also just let you know where it's set. Well, it's not Ustalav.
Is it Galt?
No, it's in the one place that has a really historic past with operas. You may remember a little city called Cantargo.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm kicking my legs.
Like I said, there's like a lot of really cool adventure paths out. So like this one, the reason I'm even fine discussing it is because first off, it's public knowledge, but second off, like there's like 5 or 6 different adventure paths, not counting Starfinder, which is coming out like later in the year, well at least a playtest, which is also really cool looking. And then there's like there's some really, really good ones out there. It's gonna be a tough choice when we do have to start thinking about, but we're not gonna do that for like a year, so let's not think about it too hard.
Okay.
Because we could also, we might end up doing it off stream. We might end up doing it for fun. Who's to say? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just wanted you to know that there was going to be an opera-themed adventure path set in Cantargo.
I'm gonna cream.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
Anyway, I still haven't been able to open up Curious Cat beyond those little scraps. But I do want to know. How about we hand it over to chat? Chat, ask us fucking questions. To ask us.
Yeah, let me try to figure this shit out.
Give us stuff to discuss. Ask us the hard questions, TM.
TM. The hardest questions.
And now the 30-second delay between chat and us becomes painfully real.
Why don't you just keep the browser like real skinny, like on the side, so you can like scroll through it without clicking on it?
I'm really afraid. One second, let me try.
Don't be.
Okay.
Don't be a fucking pussy.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Okay. Let's fill the silence with questions.
Yeah.
Macrocosmos. Sorry.
Macrocosmos.
If you could adapt anything into a movie or show, what would you do, and what would you do to bless it? Nyaneko Sugar Girls.
Yeah? Do you want... I don't know if the thing... We keep referencing...
I would make it live action, and I would cast only the wrong people in the roles.
I feel what you're really... Who would you cast? Zendaya.
Zendaya.
As Carcat.
And Zendaya and Jennifer Coolidge.
Do the
I
voice,
don't-
please.
Oh my god, do the voice. Do the connection terminated speech. Do the connection terminated speech.
Oh, connection terminated. Yeah. Oh. Hitoshi-san. Oh. I can't do this.
Stupid. Okay.
Mochi ice cream. Oh.
Okay. That's absolutely nightmarish.
Perfect.
Okay, a question is, do you guys like long Oddbody or... Oh, wow. I mean, I just realized only you answered that question, but like, fuck, would I adapt? John Carpenter's 1982 Hard... No.
Shut the... It's okay. No movies.
No movies.
It can't have been a movie previously.
I would adapt any shoujo manga ever.
Real of you.
Period. Can they start doing that again? Thank you.
Yeah.
I
You
saw
got-
somebody
Mhm.
describe my dress-up darling as shoujo.
Oh god. They have very strong opinions on shoujo.
It's just not shoujo. Sorry to say.
Luna, do you have an
Do either
answer?
of you two have answers before I move on?
Yeah. I genuinely don't know.
I gave my answer.
Oh, I know.
A proper adaptation of the Dark Tower. I think Idris Elba was
That's
good
fair.
casting for the gunslinger, but
Have him again.
have him
But-
again, but change everything else.
Change everything else.
You know who would be such a, like the fucking you know who'd play a really good version of the sorcerer, like the man in black? Fucking Matthew Lillard.
Ooh.
He would do such a good. Sometimes I think about the fact we have Matthew Lillard on the show.
I love telling.
was
Like,
pretty
I told my in real life coworkers this once, and they were
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "Yeah, it was pretty cool." And they're like, "What the fuck? Like, what do you mean?"
What's
like,
really funny
yeah.
is I genuinely don't know like if all our, because like it's not, I don't know if it's in like the Extinction Curse like playlist or anything, so I generally don't know if like all our current listeners are fully aware that we have an episode on our stream of us just chilling with Matthew Lillard, because it's marked as like Dice Roll X Beetle and Grimm, so people are like, oh, promotion episode, skip it. It's fucking
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard from the Scooby-Doo movies.
The legitimate shock that I felt when I saw him get cast in FNAF post
God.
that, I was like,
I shit myself.
Yeah.
oh my god, he's like talked to.
We talked to Purple Guy.
We made Purple Guy make a Discord.
Yeah, we made Purple Guy join our Discord server. I think he might still be in there.
Maybe, I don't know. I have to check. I don't have
Okay.
any more answers. I can pick another question.
Yeah, give us another question, boy.
I mean, I can personally answer this one. I fucking love long Oddbody, more than anything. Humanoid Oddbody is the thing of my personal fucking nightmares. Not because I'm not afraid of clowns, and I'm not afraid of children. There's just something horrible about the idea of like a mini you in a clown suit that just is trying to make you feel better, but you don't know that. So I like Long Oddbody more.
I love Long Oddbody. In my head, he is built like Gengar. He is built like Gengar, and he is just a... shouldn't spoil Extinction Curse. But when you think about why Volio's patrons acted the way they did, it is the funniest shit ever, honestly. If you're not a fucking Extinction Curse head, go listen to Extinction Curse. And then think about how Volio's patrons are the funniest motherfuckers in the world.
They're pretty funny.
Oddbody X Bowhug is my favorite crack ship. That's true. That's canon.
That's not even a crack ship. That's canon.
That's who he left
Luna
behind to
Dave,
come
which
here.
do you prefer? long or short.
Yeah. Do you like long odd body or little person odd body?
Long person.
Real.
Long person, odd body.
Purse.
Yes.
Long
That's
person.
just folio.
I like long body.
Um.
I like the version of odd body that you commissioned, Ritz, where they're actually gigantic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want you to know, because basically when we were commissioning Rana O'Hara to draw the Extinction Curse crew, we actually never included how big Oddbody was. So Rana drew Oddbody as this massive creature, like looming over Volio. And we had to be like, I'm so sorry, he's like not that big. But Ritz liked it so much that they paid her to finish the commission. And I want you to know that actually is a big... This is so funny, Ritz, you're going to love this. Big Oddbody was something I could never give Volio, and it broke my heart. And that is a massive reason why I created the feat in Witches Plus, which allowed Lolo to become Big Lolo. So that if you were to ever recreate Volio with Witches Plus, you would have...
Oddbody walked so Lolo could run.
I am horrified by the concept of Oddbody and like Lolo interacting with each other. Can you imagine that?
Lolo would die. Obby would fucking kill Lolo.
Lolo would be like, huh, everyone, do you see that mysterious creature? And I'll be like, and Lolo would be like,
Obby's trying to fucking eat him.
oh no, I'm being bored. They told me this would happen.
Derry, you're doing the joke again.
I have been trying so hard to avoid, because like I got, in fairness, I leaned into it for bits.
Still just. We've just been frozen on the talking image.
Have we?
I think.
No.
No, I think
Maybe
that's.
it's just my stream.
I think that might be your stream.
I
think
think
it's
it might be
your
your
stream.
stream because mine is also running at like a few frames per second right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking fine on my end. On my phone, my telephone, everything's running.
Okay, it's fixed.
Okay.
You're telling.
So Macrocosmos asks, is Vora commenting in the later campaigns? So
Yes, next question.
So let me explain myself, because
I don't even think. Wait, I don't. Can we talk about that? It's like Twitch. Twitch is like a
we're not going to talk about.
We might not be able to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about the sexy stuff. We're going to talk about like monsters that eat people, and not in.
That does happen.
Yeah. So, in fucking Extinction Curse, without. It's not spoilers to say that there's a lot of dinosaurs in Extinction Curse. Like, the tagline at this point is circus versus dinosaurs. And something that dinosaurs do quite often is eat people. So oftentimes...
Historically, no.
Okay, but in movies, you've seen Jurassic Park. Many of the dinosaurs will have the swallow whole ability, which is, they chomp you and they just... they eat you. And that pissed you guys off. So
it's bad.
Naturally, I leaned into it. And then people started calling me a big vor boy. And I was like, that's funny. And then it kept happening. I was like, uh-oh. And now, it's been like a solid 2 years. I went out of my way to, I'm pretty sure, never use it in Ruby Phoenix.
Yeah, you were careful.
I was so careful. It still happens. Everyone's like, Derry's a big vor boy. And I'm like, no! I've changed. I promise.
Maybe you shouldn't be such a big fucking boar boy.
A boar boy? I do love boars.
Derry does love boars.
I'm specifically obsessed with hogs.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
But no, I am coming out on the record to say I'm not a big vor boy. I just like using mechanics and pissing people off.
Alright. We jumped very far ahead in our questions in chat. Our next one.
Yeah, give us another question.
I feel like we'd spend really long deciding what spells our characters would make. Just crossover with previous campaigns. That's just life, baby. That'll happen one day, maybe. Can a vampire with a warrant enter a house without being invited?
I mean, I think it's an invitation in its own right. That's a good hard question. Let's save that one. Put that one in the Discord.
We're not answering that because we're saving that for a future episode. Thank you.
Go, question asker. Go to the Dice Roll Discord. Someone link the Dice Roll Discord in chat. Join the Dice Roll Discord. Post a hard question there. If you're not in that Discord, that is literally I don't come up with any of that shit.
Yeah.
It is our dear sweet listeners.
I really like this question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get real gay about it. Do you all have any headcanons for AU versions of characters you played? Yes. I have AUs for every single character in every single one of our campaigns. It's okay. For Volio, I have so much, and it's not even an AU, it's just canon. He literally marries he marries this man named Benry, who's my boyfriend's fucking OC, and they literally run an inn together, like a bed and breakfast, and that's just real. But we have a modern AU, like a college AU for Kingmaker. That's one of my favorites.
Oh my god, the Kingmaker adventure, the Kingmaker AU, yeah.
I love that AU so much. I still think about it. I think it's such a cute AU that they're like all in college together.
Yeah.
It's not even like anything specific. They're not like in like a club or anything. They're just like college students, and I think it's so fucking cute. I don't think we talked about it, but I personally have a college AU for Ruby Phoenix.
Oh yeah? I didn't know this one.
Ren made a piece about it where Shen and Chuji were like playing Smash together. I thought about them all being in like a gaming club would be really funny.
That is deeply funny to me.
They all like played Tekken and Smash together.
Sorry, the idea of Masami being cracked at Tekken is so funny.
I think Masami would actually be like very into fighting games specifically and RPGs.
Yes.
So that would absolutely. This is also going to come into something that I've also thought for Masami specifically that I didn't really say before. Pokemon AU.
Ooh, I think
because I have thought about their team.
Okay, I think we actually have like done like what Pokemon would your characters train as like one-off questions in the past. I want to hear the team.
We did that for Extinction Curse, and it was starters. It was like, who was your starter Pokemon? And I had to pick between Misdreavus and Fennekin for Ariado.
Of course, there's Primarina for Royari, which is perfect.
Yeah.
That's real.
So for Masami, it's pretty much like mostly just like Fox theme. But Ninetales.
That makes sense.
Delphox.
1 second, the music stopped. Continue.
Mechanically, objectively speaking, not a good Pokemon, and I don't really generally use this one, but Thievul.
Thievul is great, and I can see Masami using that. That's great.
Real.
Masami has found the one insane cracked strat to like kill anybody with that.
And Umbreon, and yes, Masami would be a toxic style Umbreon.
Oh my god, Masami. Big stall guts to Masami. Oh
Did you know that Gen 2 can learn Moonlight? So you can Moonlight Toxic Stall?
What is your problem? Why would you do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
You know what's really good about this AU? You know what's really good about this AU?
Yeah.
You got Masami, who's like definitely competitively trained, and then there's Senku, who has like a Drampa, which is like the grandpa dragon Pokemon. And then like maybe a Piplup and a Vaporeon. Who else does he have, Dave? Who do you think? Maybe a Sylveon?
Yeah, he'd have a Sylveon. He'd have a shiny Sylveon.
Of course, 100%.
He's. I think he'd have water, dragon, and fairy types mostly.
Oh my god, he'd have a Gyarados.
Real.
That would be Lolo.
Not even the Drampa. Lolo is the Gyarados.
Yeah.
It's true.
I like the idea of them all being cute, and then there's Gyarados.
Yeah.
Well, that's my favorite thing is when there's a character that's really cute, but they're actually like crazy kick-ass. That's why Senku is short and like childish and stuff, is because I like characters that are like they seem like unassuming, and then they like pull out a 10-foot long sword, you know?
Mm-hmm. Chuji,
I like that.
who would Chuji have?
Hariyama, Machamp.
Mienshao, maybe? Oh, what's the pre-evolution of Mienshao? Mienfu?
I don't even remember.
I think it's Mienfu,
yeah.
yeah.
Because he's got the same pose as Chuji.
I don't know. I'm not a big Pokemon boy, so I don't. I'd have to like actually think about it and look through like a list of Pokemon. But definitely Hariyama for fucking sure. Hariyama's one of my favorites.
He's so fucking cool.
I don't know, there's some gay fucking Pokemon. Pokemon AU is great. We do have an AU for Abomination Vaults already.
Do we?
I came up with a 70s AU.
Oh my god,
where,
the 70s AU!
Yes, they all frequent a record shop.
Yeah,
good.
Rin's Wonders is a record shop, and
Yeah.
Rin is like this like post-hippie kind of stoner, you know?
I love AUs. I'm the biggest fucking AU person literally ever.
You said the word AU and it was already over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also have thought about like a modern AU with Ulrich specifically. It's mostly because so we do character playlists, and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
have the fun of having a bard is thinking about said bard being able to play those songs.
God.
Because modern AU Ulrich would know how to play bass guitar, violin, and guitar, like regular guitar,
Oh my god. Modern
and the
AU
piano.
Oh my god, hold on. I have a suggestion for modern AU Abomination Vaults.
So
Real time
all
AU,
the
guys.
songs, all the songs that are on Ulrich's playlist, which you can find on our Discord.
Yeah, join our
Another
Discord!
Discord
All
plug.
of our fucking playlists, please.
Another
We
Discord
love
plug.
them so much.
Yeah.
All the songs that you find on Ulrich's playlist, yeah, he can sing them. And
Oh
he
my
can play them.
god.
I'm gonna throw up.
Especially the Rise Against songs. You cannot take this away from me.
Wait, can I... Speaking of our character playlist, I'll get back to my AAU idea in a second.
Yeah.
Dave, can you talk about my favorite thing about the Senku playlist?
Oh, Senku's playlist is so I really like cutesy like J-poppy music. If you'll notice, I think one of the first songs on there is like, hold on, I'm gonna go find it really quickly. It's like it's like the ending, one of the endings to Pretty Cure, and like there's stuff like Catch You Catch Me, the opening to Card Captor Sakura, and then I start transferring to some music that's kind of in English, but it's still kind of cutesy, and then I have Class of 2013 by Mitsuki in the middle of it, and then immediately afterwards it's followed by something cute.
No, Whiplash.
Extremely funny.
It's not even vibe Whiplash. It's just emotion.
Yeah, like we go from like, yay, Senku's a cute boy, to like the emotional exhaustion that this young man has been put through. Yay, everything's cute and great.
One of the most like emotionally devastating songs to ever be written by a human person.
Followed by Pretty Cure.
Followed by Pretty Cure.
Yeah.
No, but literally, that is like legitimately, I love it. It's my favorite.
Wait, I have an idea for the 70s AU though.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's the
What's
most 70s thing of all?
What?
Starting a band together.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Here's my pitch, okay? Ulrich on bass.
Before you say
Yeah.
anything, Silk on the triangle.
I was gonna say on synth, or like on a
No.
on like a synth or like a keytar or something, you know, like some obnoxious
That would
70s
fuck,
instrument.
though.
And Fiore sounds like a vocals type of guy, right?
think so.
Yeah.
And then like Rin's Wonders being like where they hung out, or Rin's Records I saw someone say, which is also great.
Oh.
Oh my god, fucking
Guitar Silk.
Guitar Silk is kind of great.
Guitar Silk.
Um,
Ulrich and Fiore on vocals. Ulrich playing 5 different instruments at once.
one man band.
That's true.
Um,
Silk on the
You probably
electric
could.
triangle.
Electric triangle.
God.
no, that's an
Pretty
investment.
good.
That's just an automaton. What are we talking about?
Guys,
Well-
fuck this campaign. Let's do this.
KK bought me an automaton once, and I think about that every day of my life.
I love that automaton.
Pretty good.
Oh god. I think I don't know. When I think of the Kingmaker AU, I think about, because you said it was a college AU. The Kingmaker AU I remember is them working in a supermarket, in a mall.
There was also that one. I
The
remember
mall,
that.
yeah, they worked in the mall, and like
the mall AU, they owned they made and owned a store.
yeah, and Kilsella was like the store. Iker was like started off as like assistant manager and rose to like manager position or whatever.
Wait, I think that AU started as a high school AU actually, where Iker was thrown out
Oh my god!
as a teenager and went to live with Alden.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was cute. And they'd started their own store together. Yeah.
That's really good. God, we could be here all day talking about AUs. We gotta be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to move on to a different question before we get too crazy? We have other questions,
especially
yes.
like with how fast we just immediately go to Abomination Balls. Like, this is dangerous territory. I love it. I will talk about this campaign and I will talk about our work so much, but I gotta save it, dude.
Oh my god, I can't. That's part of the agony of us having record. Because on the one hand, it's so good that we record so many episodes in advance. It means that if anything happens, we can just edit and not worry about it. But on the other hand, it means that we have so many spoilers we can't share, and it's
Yeah. We can't tell you that Rova got busted out of the earth.
Yeah, we can't tell you guys about like the full steamy scene between Fiore and I spin a wheel, Boss Gronk.
Oh dear God, no!
Fiore, when you look into my eyes like that, it gives my tummy butterflies.
All right, I'm stopping this
Kiss
right
my
now.
ting.
Move along swiftly.
I'm stopping
thank
this
you.
for the chat's good, for Dave's good, for my good.
For everyone's good. I feel like I need an adult.
Do we want to answer the question? Any one story-related thing y'all would change retrospectively about something in seasons 1 through 3? Not talking about quality, of course.
Ooh.
Do we want to answer that one? It is a very good question.
It's a good question. I'm trying to think if there is like anything.
I don't think I personally have anything. Like, I know the only thing I'd ever want to change from any of the campaigns we've ever done is one character choice that I made about a PC before we started recording things.
What was it?
I would have made Cielo into a tiefling.
Oh right, yeah. That's you've mentioned that. That's off thing, but it would have been pretty good.
Yeah. But other than that, I've never want to change anything.
I have one that I can talk about. And it's Kingmaker. I would have talked more about or I would have done more with like Iker's relationships to like people who weren't other like PCs like when he was in Pitax. As I had a whole character that was his like best friend back in Pitax, that was like really important to him that I just like never fucking talked about. It just like never came up and we didn't have the time. I'm happy with obviously where Iker went, but if I could go back, I think that I would talk about that character because I think I thought that their relationship was very fun.
Yeah, you had mentioned to me in the past about this character, and they were your backup character in case Iker died, right?
I genuinely thought Iker was gonna die, and I was going to bring this character in and play him instead.
Yeah,
but it didn't happen.
That would have been a really
He was
interesting.
gonna be rogue.
That would have been interesting. It would have made the scenes later in Kingmaker, which I'm not going to spoil because I'm pretty sure there's people here who haven't listened to Kingmaker. But like, there are scenes later that would have kind of lost their impact if it hadn't been Iker doing it, you know?
No, for sure.
For me, the only two things I can think of that I would want to do different is probably... The first one is minor. In early Kingmaker, there is a villain. You guys remember Hargulka, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who I still had. Hargulka was a great character. I had a great time playing Hargulka. The one thing I regret with Hargulka is sometimes I feel that the way I approached things was a little ham-fisted, but moreover, he called, because like his whole thing, without going into it for spoiler reasons, he was trying to like call the less humanoid people of Kilsella to like form a nation under him to start beef with Kilsella, right? But he called anyone who wasn't among, like, he called everyone on his side monsters, and he wore that tag with pride. But he called everyone who wasn't a humanoid, which doesn't really have a menacing vibe to it. And like, I don't know, he could have called them something. He could have come up with some fancy word for it, like, I genuinely don't know. Maybe he might have called people apes or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't know. But I feel like him being like, humanoids are never meant to. It's like, that's not scary.
Yeah.
That's who taught this troll king the word humanoid. Someone says he could have called them colonizers. Hargulka would not, because Hargulka was doing the exact same and was potentially worse about it. The other thing oh god, what was the other thing? I actually do forget the other thing. Rats.
Yo, mama.
Your mama.
Your mama.
Generally, I'm pretty pleased with how I've run stuff. I think there was one other thing, but I fully don't recall. Oh well, if I remember, I will.
Luna, Dave, do you have anything?
Not really. I don't really have anything I'd want to change.
This is kind of like, I know that with early game, you don't really have like a huge grasp on the character, but I am... With Casca, I didn't know where she was going, definitely, for the first, like, at least book. And I feel like if I understood her more, she would have been maybe a bit different starting out. Because it was a new thing that we were doing. We were recording for, like, Doomsday Dawn and shit. So it wasn't really too much that, but I don't know. I guess I just didn't have that great a grasp with Casca as I did with my other characters, and I might want to like go back and tweak that a little bit if I could. I still love how Casca ended up, though.
I mean, like, I think it's very telling that that's your regret, and Casca is like very, very popular. People love Casca. I think when you really came into your own on playing Casca was probably after and I'm speaking in non-spoilery terms here, but the do it moment you had with me. Do you remember? Do it, pussy. You remember that? I'm speaking very vaguely.
Okay.
I think
yeah,
once the do it pussy scene happened, you had already known Casca fairly well. You'd done some really good stuff, but that's when it went from good to great. Like you fully, once that happened, you were ravenous, and it really paid off. Casca got a lot of characterization from that.
Good.
What other questions we got? Hit us, Rex.
We have who is your favorite PC from one of the campaigns that someone else played?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I think we have answered that question before, but we'll answer it again.
Why don't we do it for like both people, so it's not like Dave's my favorite or something like that way. Like each of you is like, this is my favorite of your characters. Ritz, this is my favorite of your characters. Dave, blah blah. Blah.
I gotta say, I think, I don't know if this is my Extinction Curse bias or genuinely, these are just some of my favorite characters that you guys have ever played, but genuinely Ariato and Royari are, I think, literally some of the best characters you guys have ever made. I love them so fucking much. They are everything to me. All three of them's relationships are so fucking important to me, and I think about them literally every day.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's just in our campaigns, though, for Dice Roll.
For me, I think that's a good. For me, I think obviously, Ritz Volio is incredible, and I think right now it's between Volio and Silk for me. I think Silk was
good.
Such a good.
They're both good.
The thing is, and this will become even more like prominent in episodes that haven't been related or released yet. Something we didn't think about is Silk being a germaphobe.
Yeah.
In Abomination Vaults, the grodiest fucking campaign. It's led to some really good stuff, but also Silk has like really. I think I could go on about why Volio is great because Volio is great, but I think for me the reason I'd say Silk is because I think Silk, the backstory stuff we haven't talked about is really good. The characterization is really good. The voice is so fun. Gun Wizard is hilarious. The vibes are immaculate and so perfect for AV. You did a really good job there.
I'm glad you think so.
Luna, for me, I think for you, it would. I'm such a Masami fan. Masami's arc throughout that campaign is so goddamn touching. And the flashback that we coordinated, that scene is still one of my favorites we've ever done. From start to finish, I think Masami is such an incredible character. And it's only a little bit because I think that they're insanely pretty.
That's true.
Masami's fantastic. 100%. And they for you, it's tricky. You know I'm a huge fan of all of them. This is like being told to choose a favorite son. Obviously, these are just like the ones off the top of my head. If you sat me down and made me think about like all the amazing things about Iker or all the amazing things about Ariato, I would not stop talking all day because you guys did such amazing things with all of them. I think for me, Dave, I'll probably go with Sanku because again, I think Sanku has a really, really strong arc. And also because Lolo is one of the most fun NPCs I've ever played. So being able to just throw Lolo at Sanku. Every once in a while we'll still do the voice. Like we'll like be making stuff in the kitchen. I'll be like, Sanku, watch out! Beef!
Yeah, we do that. It's fun.
So I mean, again, it was really hard for me to pick between all four of them because Fiore, Alden, and Riari are all such amazing characters. Same for like any of you guys' characters. That was just me having to pick on the spot. What about you, Dave and Luna? Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
If one of you motherfuckers doesn't say Pleatly, I'm not being friends with any of you.
Pleatly is a given, okay?
Okay, yeah. We can leave Pleatly out because clearly Pleatly is my best character.
Yeah, there's just no.
That's
no
fact.
Absolutely just fucking amazing.
I like Chuji. I mean, I like every single one of your PCs, but I like Chuji a lot. I liked the chemistry that whole party had.
Mm.
I liked the weird, not weird. I liked there's secrets here kind of thing, but it wasn't like they had hurt each other on purpose, because I don't like it when there's like they're just bad people. I like drama where he cared about, like, they care about him too much, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun. And then KK. How can I pick that? Probably. I like. I like Ariado. I like every single one of your PCs still. I like every single PC, but I like Ariado a lot. I thought they had a really cute the Ray and them had a really cute friendship.
Yeah, their relationship was very fun.
They were kind of sibling core. KK,
Very
we're
much
making
so.
siblings.
Very much so, yes.
I'm just saying, we need to make siblings. And Derry, sorry, babe.
What did I do?
You don't have any PCs.
Oh. You can choose an NPC, it's fine.
We'll choose NPCs after, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about my good NPCs, everyone. Praise me.
Ritz. I have this same struggle between Volio and Silk, just because you can easily just go into either of those characters. Like I feel like you can go into either of them very seamlessly.
They're in my brain. They're locked in there.
I will say that I did have a lot of fun with Volio, specifically because of the
You know
thing.
what?
I will not say it because I don't know how many people have listened to it.
Yeah.
Listened to it.
Everyone who knows knows.
Because of massive Extinction Curse spoilers.
Such big ones.
Because I feel like that was really good with Ariado and Volio.
I don't think we've had
And
One of
anything
my
like
favorite
that.
interactions I've had with another PC, honestly.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever had that kind of multiple episode tension between characters. Like, obviously, out of character, it was fine. We were all loving it. But in character, there was a few episodes where it was like, I don't know how I feel about this other PC, you know? And I think that's amazing. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that. Dave. How the fuck do I choose?
It's hard, right?
Oh man.
KK, pick one OC that you like of mine. Only one.
Christ. I gotta say, I like Alden a lot.
Yeah.
Alden is great. I really liked the brother-sister companionship that Alden and Casca had.
Oh, you're right, actually.
Especially because of Derry, the scene that you were talking about.
Oh god,
I'm with Alden. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, we
Alden was
can't
the impetus for that.
Answer, it's Casca, actually.
Oh my god.
Alden was the impetus for that one.
Yeah. That's so crazy. I actually forgot about that. Alden wasn't even present for when it happened. He came down in the morning being like, guys, guess what? Casca? Again, no spoilers. You guys will get, if you're, I know some people here haven't listened to it, so that's why I'm being very careful. But one day you're going to get to that scene and you're going to be like, what? It is one of these scenes.
And just know that I changed that. I changed that to be that specifically.
What's really funny, by the way, I did just remember another thing I'd change. Is I would, in Kingmaker, there's these two throwaway NPCs that I called Breakin and Hope. And at the time, I was like, that's a funny niche reference, and no one's gonna get that. And then the Magnus Archives became like this massive thing. And every time someone comes to that episode in like the Discord, they're like, Brecon and Hope! I'm like, God damn it.
You're like, oops, I didn't mean to do that.
You tried to
Really
be
funny.
stealth. It didn't
I
work.
tried to be stealth, and I named two of the most
To
iconic.
be fair, it wasn't as popular when you did that.
At the
It was
time, yeah.
just
At the
before it
time,
blew
yeah.
up. It's just before
Yeah.
it blew up, which is so funny.
Insanely funny. My favorite dairy NPC. It's hard to choose because you genuinely do make a lot of really fucking memorable.
You
and
love
very
fighting my
good-
shopkeepers, boy.
I do love fucking killing your shopkeepers. Satsumaimo is up there.
Mm.
Um, I think that. Oh god, I think genuinely Far Away.
Far Away. Really?
Far Away is so special to me.
Interesting. I really did
That's
not.
my dad.
Far Away trumps Satsumaimo Degeneres and Gertie
Satsumaimo was
Globetrotters?
like funny, and I'll always laugh about Satsumaimo. Far Away changed me as a person.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Far Away is very, very important to me, and I love.
I was about to
I
do a
love Far Away.
massive spoiler about Far Away.
Bruh.
I mean, he's one of those characters that like you can do a huge spoiler on accidentally.
Yeah.
That's
I'll,
fair.
Very
I'll talk
easily.
about it afterwards, Ritz. Off call.
Yeah.
But there's some cool stuff that like retroactively can be told about Far Away and his nature, which is it's really cool.
Smile.
My favorite dairy NPC is Lola.
I mean, fair. Come on. Now.
Yeah.
There's NPCs of yours that I like equally to Lolo, but none of them are in are in Dice Roll. So it's Lolo.
Lolo, I feel here's the thing
I
about
just think he's funny.
every
And also,
campaign I
I just
have
love
a
him.
pseudo PC. Like in Kingmaker, it was Issarar. And in fairness, all he could do was bark and growl, and sometimes be afraid.
He's
But
my
he
baby puppy.
was really good. Then in Extinction Curse, it was Oddbody. And then very much so, especially in Ruby Phoenix, it was Lolo. And Lolo was like basically a PC for me. And anytime I wanted to drop hints about what you guys should do, I'd be like, haha, fellas, look at that sting over there. Perhaps we should investigate. And you guys are like, yeah, okay. And we have, to an extent, it's Rin in Abomination Vaults. But again, I think there may be a new contender in later episodes. Smile.
Wow. Wait, can you say Isra barks like the way you used to?
Isseror barks.
Yes.
I had a very specific way. Do you guys remember? Sorry. There's like a boss fight. I won't say which. There's a boss fight where one of the bosses cast maze on Isseror, and Isseror got out.
Oh my god, yes, I remember.
Found out of it.
Just immediately, Isseror barks. Oh, that was great.
It was so
Well,
great.
you, Luna. I have a feeling because he's one of my favorite NPCs. But go ahead.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have. You go first.
I don't know if I'm thinking about the same person.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not sure.
Hit me. I have a theory, but
Okay. You have a lot of NPCs. I will say too, because now I just realized who you're going to say. Because I know that you're gonna say Hiroshi.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Hiroshi was really fun to play, and I will always remember him saying, "You want a cigarette?" And Chichi's like, "No," and Hiroshi's like, "Trick question, don't smoke."
Yeah.
Or no, Chichi said yes, and Hiroshi's like, "Nah, don't do that. Smoking's bad."
Yeah. Yep. And the other answer that I just immediately thought off the cuff was Axel.
Axel!
Oh,
Oh my
Axel.
god!
And I say that because this pathetic little man was just everywhere, and I appreciated him all the time.
He's everything to me. He's
Axel-
so slay.
Axel was a really standout NPC. Can I tell you guys something really funny?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know who Axel's voice and mannerisms are based off? Because this makes it even funnier. It's Milhouse von Houten from The Simpsons.
I hate you. I hate you so fucking much.
Hey everyone! It's me, Milhouse! I'm in a circus now! Chat's mad at me. Oh my god. Axel really was fantastic. Do you remember how he he wanted to be in the show, and then his first chance to be in it, he gets massive stage fright and has to be encouraged on. That was great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You want to know something else really funny about Axel real fast before we continue? That's his last scripted scene in the entire Adventure Path.
That is bullshit.
In fairness, they have
in every fucking scene.
Every room in the Adventure Path should have had the description of what Axel is doing at that exact moment.
Yes, absolutely.
I have unfortunately rolled down on accident and lost our fucking question.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Okay,
do better.
Listen, people were agreeing with me about Axel, so.
Open the fucking curious kid.
Okay. I mean, I
had one question I saw that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But it was Disco asked it.
Okay, what was it?
It was asking what cast trees everybody would be from our hit tabletop game.
Oh fuck.
That we make, Subgrubs and Snazzards.
The other plug.
If you like Homestuck and would like to play a tabletop RPG as a fan troll, we have one. It's free. You can. It's called Subgrubs and Snazzards.
I feel it would be really hard for Ritz and Luna to choose specific jobs and trees. So casts maybe would be an easier one because that's fairly simple, right?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
KK has forgotten what an olive blood is.
That is so incorrect. And you, Tiali, literally one of my favorites.
God, I love
Oh my
Tiali, sorry.
god!
Wow, that's a blast from the past right there.
We have a lot of fan trolls together. Don't worry about that.
Casts. Let's start with Kingmaker.
Yeah, let's start with Kingmaker.
I
feel
it. No, yeah, let's start with Kingmaker. Sorry.
Thank you, by the way. We have a very large team that works very hard on Subgrubs and Snazzards every single day.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dave, do you want to drop a link to Serverstuck and Subgrubs and Snazzards? We'll put this in the description because this is going to go probably on YouTube and our feeds anyway. So
yeah, I will link the link to our Discord server, Serverstuck. It is a Fantrol RP server, but it is also the home of our TTRPG. You can find it. It has a link to a Google Doc, and it is just a full book. It's 700 pages long.
We did it for free.
It is literally
you guys are
done
crazy.
for
23
free.
on the Rads test, I remind you.
Okay.
Yeah, but who everybody else is.
Yeah, fair enough. So
making sure that this is the right link.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with Kingmaker. I'm not sure what Icar would be, quite honestly. I think maybe Indigo.
Well,
I like that.
That's true.
Well, in Indigo, who's ancestor,
Oh,
or Ritz.
Yeah.
A Violet, whose ancestor is holding a kingdom from him or something.
That is pretty good. I do say Indigo because they are just on the cusp of being
that's quite clever. That's good.
Royalty.
Indigo Bloods and Homestuck are trolls who are at the top of nobility but not quite royalty. And they're snooty and strong. And they love culture. I have to explain each of these for our non-Homestuck listeners.
It is pretty bardcore too, I think.
Yeah.
I also gotta make you guys stop fucking calling him a twink.
Yeah.
He got better.
He started as a twink, and
He started as a twink and he got better. He cured himself.
He's buffed by the end of it.
He cured himself by spending oh, sorry, I got a text. He cured himself by spending enough time around working out Alden that they
went on
they
so many
started
hikes.
they started working out together.
Yeah, literally.
Edgar Patch Notes.
Edgar Patch Notes no longer a twink.
Okay, so Alden's a good question. What are you thinking?
Alden would be an
A bronze?
Alden
maybe?
would be a I think Alden might be a bronze.
The Bronze
I'm trying
Bloods.
to remember the trees too.
The Bronze Bloods are
they're-
the working class. They're laborers, they're the builders and crafters, and they're very strong as well. They are
Yeah,
based on
I
the sign of
think- I think
Tauros,
he'd be-
and Indigo is based
he
on the
would
sign of
be-
Sagittarius.
He would either be a bronze or an olive.
That makes sense.
That's hard for me to say about him.
I think the reason I would say bronze is because I look at Casca and I say, that's an olive blood!
Smile.
Olive,
Yeah, actually.
olive bloods, based on the sign of Leo, they are, most of the time, they're just regular working, like middle-class people, but a large portion of them just run off into the woods to live as hermits and make friends with animals.
If you couldn't tell, I have sort of bias.
You do like
That's
olives.
because you are a genius.
I like olives. I like teals. What can I say?
Okay.
Okay, I gotta DM you about some stuff later.
Extinction
I love my
Curse.
one purple.
This is so funny. I wonder what Volio might be. What could
Now,
Volio
hold on.
be?
Romeo.
Before you say what Volio might be, because the easy answer is a purple.
Purple Bloods are
And-
clowns. That's it.
Yes. But I just want to put it into your mind. Cerulean.
Cerulean. Okay.
I have another pitch for you.
Pretending to be a purple blood.
Ceruleans
That's crazy,
are
first of all.
manipulators. They are spiders. Purples are based on Capricorn. Ceruleans are based on Scorpio. They are manipulators. They are pretenders. They are spies, and they are bastards.
I have another pitch for you, Ritz.
Okay.
Yes. My sweet love. What is it?
Mary Sue Lineblood.
Yes! Yes!
I'm just saying.
Limebloods are dubiously canon. They're based on the Cancer sign, and one of the versions we have in our TTRPG are ones who literally use the power of delusion to become Mary Sue powerhouses.
Yeah.
They're very
Which
meta.
is very Volio.
Very
actually. I like
Volio,
that better.
actually, now that you
Plus,
mention it.
I think a lot of the chaos, like the chaotic things happening out of nowhere, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah.
This is a very early Volio concept. If you're on our Patreon, you've seen it. But Volio used to hide himself completely from people like being able to tell what he was. So that also works with limes being fucking illegal to be.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And pretending to be a clown. Oh my god.
That's actually really
oh my
good.
god, yeah.
Holy shit. that was-
Perfect.
hole in one.
We're done. Volio is done.
What about you, Dave? What about Royari?
Can I tell you guys a secret?
Yeah?
Yes.
They're submitted to server.
There is a troll
I
Royari.
believe you have told me about this. I believe you told all of us about this one.
And
think
what's
showed
really
me the
funny is
art.
he's a clown.
Yeah.
His name is Sally Mirkla, and he is a clown wizard artist. He's a purple blood. Purple
Yeah.
bloods are clowns. They're purple bloods are inspired very heavily by ICP's Juggalos.
Yeah, Juggalo culture.
They have that as like it's like a religion thing. It's fun. But I
Don't worry
have
about it.
another one, where he's a violet blood influencer named Svirin Archu. But he would be a purple blood, I think.
What about Ariato?
Yeah. No, Luke, I've made I half of Alden is just another one of my fan trolls. I just started talking about it.
Luna, what do you think for Ariato?
That is a good question, because what would you give this feral girl?
Maybe Rust?
Do you want my idea?
I
Yeah,
think
what's
Yeah, I
your
was gonna
it's
say
a-
Rust.
Yeah.
probably.
haunted
A psychic
blood.
Rust. Oh, a haunted Rust. Yeah.
Yes.
Haunted Rust does sound about right. Yeah, that does track for the changeling stuff, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
does. Rustbloods, based on Ares, they are at the very bottom of the societal ladder. They are, for context, we should have said before, Homestuck trolls live on a caste system based on the color of their blood, with the warm colors being at the bottom and the cold colors up the violet being at the very top.
Yeah.
Rust is at the very, very bottom. They barely get by in their day-to-day. And some of them have immense psychic powers, and some of them are able to contact ghosts, which I think is a really good way of doing Ariato.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, we're powering through because I don't want to alienate our non-Homestuck listeners, but you have to put up with us. Campaign
Ruby
Tree, Ruby
Phoenix?
Phoenix. Let's go.
Silk is a
Oh my
jade.
God.
Silk is a jade.
That is the wrong
Campaign,
buddy.
motherfucker.
Oh wait! Oh fuck! Ah! I was
You got
so
excited.
excited, I forgot.
You're so excited for Jade Silk. We'll get back to it.
Wait, forgot I said it. Wait, I'm surprised when I say it later.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give
yes,
it an
boss.
O. So
Whoa, what would you do?
Chuji, that's a good question. Would it?
They are a Dompier, but I don't think that would lend to them being a jade.
No, definitely
I
not.
think Chuji might be. I think Chuji might be like a mutant or something.
Well,
That would, yeah.
actually, they did get
would
bullied
fit
for being a
Chuji.
Dompier, so maybe. But what's their base
Yeah.
cast? Like the thing they are.
That's a good question.
I think
know.
Cerulean kind of fits Chuji too, to an extent.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
attitude is very.
Oh my
Cerulean.
god, wait, there's a delinquent Cerulean cast. So like all
Yes.
about being like a street fighter who like roughs people up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuji's very Cerulean.
Ceruleans are known for having shitty attitudes, which love Chuji. But
This is my
Like the
second
brisk icon.
Cerulean troll that's like adjacent to vampires,
Yeah.
by the way.
don't
Oh,
you
I love
have
your
you
other
actually did recently make a character very similar to Chuji, who's a Rustblood.
I did.
Uh,
I did. They're kind of based on Chuji, actually. Their name is Rugi. No relation. I did not name them
it was
after
not
Chuji.
intentional.
It's
Just-
they're named after Rookie,
Mhm.
like a job rookie, and it just happened to sound very similar. They are Rustblood and they're big Thembo.
Interrupting briefly, how valid would it be to make an X-reader self-insert fic about Royari? Just do it.
Just do
Barry,
it.
Go
Just do it.
ahead. It's
Any
totally
fan fiction
fine.
you want to write about our characters, just fucking do it.
Put it in the server.
Go for it.
Who cares?
Yeah.
On it. Yes. Yes.
We fucking love seeing that shit.
Obviously, make sure that you tag not safe for work and like make sure you're careful about it. But any fan art, anytime there is any fan art in the server, someone drew Silk and Ulrich fan art recently, and it was
Love it.
like
I
cataclysmic.
exploded
Oh
at
my
work.
God.
I also exploded.
It is, and I'm not
I
kidding.
exploded too.
And you know what, Luke, you're here in the chat. Your like fan art, when we get it, will like rock our world. We'll stop everything to go look at it. And it is like, at least for me, 90% of the motivator is like getting fan work of any kind. So anytime
Yeah.
Luke is like, and here's another piece, I'm like, anyway, sorry, back to Homestuck.
Senku would be a violet blood.
Would he
clearly.
be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
he's a
He
fish,
would be
but
a
like,
he would be a violet blood astro sorcerer.
yeah, but like, okay, Violet Bloods, they're the tippy top of, well, second tippy top, but that's,
He'd be like deep sea.
Violets, oh yeah, that's, we'll allow that. Violets are generally the tippy top of the societal ladder. They are based on Aquaries. They are Aquarius. They're fish people and they're nobles, like actual royalty.
I feel like if you made Senku a troll, he'd be very Wadana Hardcore.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
you know it.
Yeah.
What about Masa? That's a good. Is it olive again?
That is a good question because you could say rust, you could say cerulean.
Cerulean?
Yeah, I think cerulean.
Oh, hold on.
It's better.
Hold on.
And KK, you know what else you know what else they'd be? They would be a werewolf, but not a werewolf. They would be a
the Grimbark, yeah.
you.
Moonbark.
Grimbark.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I do have another pitch, though. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Legislacerator teal. The teals
you're
are based
right.
on Libra. They are the legal system, and lawyers on the planet of Alternia are judge, jury, executioner. They capture you, they proclaim you guilty, and then they bounty hunt the hell out of you. I can definitely see Masami as like, especially with like the Golden League, Masami being a legislacerator, you know?
That's fun.
That's, yeah, I could see it. I could probably see it. Yeah.
But like, Cerulean as well would really work there. Especially with like the hypnosis ones, the mind control ones. Masami's never done that, but it feels like if Masami could, they'd be lethal with it.
Masami has charm person all the time. It's hard space.
That's real.
I was gonna say something desperately down bad.
Okay.
I love
Alright.
Masami.
Okay, Ritz. Now, what
So Ritz, tell us. We're gonna talk about Abomination
cast
Vaults. What cast?
would Silk be?
Cast?
He'd be Fuchsia Blood.
They really like that
true.
one.
Yeah.
Fuchsia Blood's based on Pisces. They rule the Empire. There's only 2 of them at a time. You can never play one. Go to hell.
He's that bitch.
Yeah.
No, he would be a Jade.
Jade Blood's
Yeah,
based
he
on
would.
Virgo. They are very graceful and very nurturing a lot of the time. But some of them are also like very into fashion specifically. So
There are other reasons for him to be Jade, but we're not quite there in the campaign.
Smile. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I think that's clever, but
Yeah. That's why I was so
Likes
excited about it.
worms.
he likes worms.
Yeah, he does like worms is a thing. You
He-
should bring one up to him and see how he reacts.
Sure.
Raid spray silk. Okay. What about Fiore? That's a good question.
I'm going back and forth between 2 casts right now.
Yeah.
Another Jade
Mhm.
or an Indigo.
Jade campaign.
I
Jade,
think
Jade Bane.
because because both of those have night things. I get it. I could also see Dungeoneer Rust.
Yeah, but I think that the Paladin thing is way more important than anything.
Yeah,
else.
that's fair. Both of those casts have like nightly orders. I can imagine it.
In our game.
I'd probably say Indigo for him specifically, but
Yeah, I can see that.
with some caveats that we'll get to at some point.
Smile.
Smile. What about Ulrich? That's a good question. What would Ulrich be?
I really don't know.
Ulrich would be
Well, he likes nature, so all of
a fan kid.
Oh my god, wait,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my god! Actually, that kind of works. Ulrich being like a human.
So funny.
It's-
God.
Can
Actually,
I just say,
Yeah.
like, AU within this AU.
Okay.
Where they're
Yeah.
all Jade Bloods in a cavern.
oh,
That's really good.
I can
Don't-
see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Jades
That'd be quite funny.
have a cloister system where many of them tend to the literal mother of the troll species, who's a giant worm, and it's this kind of like Catholic schoolgirl, underground. You will never leave this place. You are
Yeah.
so pure, and yet you are not. I can see it. That's fun.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
And Lolo,
We'll
for
be
the record, would
discussing
be
it
elusive.
later. Yeah, he would.
We'll discuss this later. So we've alienated enough of our.
Yeah.
Oh no. I just mean that I'm not letting you let go of it.
Ulrich is a violet, but
Acquiring
really embarrassed
subgroups and
about it.
snazzard
He's-
sheets
oh, that's-
yesterday.
Yes, Ulrich is a violet, but embarrassed about is very fun.
Oh, I
guy.
like that.
I like that.
Maybe like Hemoanen.
Lolo Fuchsia.
Yeah.
That's good. Hemoanen's very good. People who don't like showing off their cast. That's very good for Ulrich, actually, especially with the hood stuff.
Yep.
That works. I think that's good.
Okay, because of the fact that all the questions are up, we need more questions.
Yeah.
That is a true thing. That is a
Get
fact.
the fucking curious cat.
I
We can
have
get
the
the curious
curious
cat in the
cat.
meantime, yeah.
I have one. Are you
Oh.
ready? This is a good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Take one character of yours and turn them into a deity. What would their areas of concern and domains be? So we don't have to do this exactly, but like, if one of your characters were to become a god, what would they be a god of?
I have an answer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Royari
Mhm.
would be beauty, justice, and love.
I think Grace kind of fits all of that. God of Grace.
Ooh.
Like, you know the way like Caden Kaelin's the god
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
alcohol, but like he's actually several other things.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like that. Beauty, love, and justice. That's nice. What about the rest of you? Do you guys have anything?
I will not do Volio because it literally
Volio would hate
is
that so
everything he was
much.
against.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can guess what he would be the god of anyways, though. So,
There's a few directions you could take it.
yeah, there's multiple, but there's a very obvious one. Completely does it neatly. God of butlers.
You know,
Yes,
I couldn't.
Yes.
I
That's so
could
funny.
kind of see Pleatly as a deity because there's a couple of like not silly deities but little guy deities. Like there's Nevi Rombodazzle and there's Picopeki, I think Picoperi,
Yeah.
who
We
are
need more little
both
guys up in the pantheon.
who are just little fucking guys. I can imagine like a god of service,
Yeah.
maybe of legacy. Interestingly enough,
Yeah,
and
that could be fun.
I don't know. There's the unexpected shooter archetype, which is like all about just being this weird little freak with a gun. And I don't know how to put it into words, but weird little freak with a gun would be a very completely deity thing, you know?
Yeah.
Holy weapon.
Everyone
It's a
pray to
gun.
Pleatly right now.
Everyone played a Preetly
Hail Pleatly.
full of grace.
The
Sarah,
Leaf is-
Thy
Sarah
gun is with you.
Sarah's with you.
There is with
Oh
you.
my god.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Okay. we're getting very Catholic here.
we went to Catholic school.
Yeah. Very funny that like the three of you went to Catholic school together. And then you found another guy who unrelatedly also went to Catholic school.
Which I thought was way more popular and common than it ended up being. I did not know that was not the most popular Christian religion until like
Yeah, I was there. I had to be like,
6 years ago.
yeah. What about you, Luna? You have which of your characters being a deity and what would they be a god of? It's tricky, right?
It's hard. If I chose the joke character.
It's hard picking between any of my characters because I have ideas for all of them.
You're real for that.
How many characters do we have in total in Dice Roll? I need to hang on.
There's 4 from the main campaigns. Then there's Sarah,
Hyla.
Also our Dark Archives.
Hyla. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Hyla's there too. That's 6.
6.
If we count one shots, then there's Arceus as well.
Yes.
That's 7.
That's true.
Arceus would not want to be a deity. So
Fair enough.
that's
So back to 6. I can say
Yeah.
roll.
Sorry, can I just say Voltaire's the god of kissing men?
True.
I just need to
Alright.
get that out.
Which dice should I use? The Masami dice, the rainbow one, the Arceus one that Dave got me that one time, the Carrion Crown one, the mini Masami dice. Which one?
Oh my god, you got a lot of dice on
Your
hand.
poison. I do. They're right on my desk.
Go with the dice Dave got you.
Okay.
Celebrating friendship.
Where's my D6 for that one? It's in there somewhere.
It's actually our
take the
secret
default.
lovership. You'll find.
Sorry, it's like all the way at the bottom. I put that one in first. I'll take out the D spell if I can actually find it. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna base this off of the list that we have. That is what? 9? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fist of the Ruby Phoenix. Okay, that's
Okay,
Masami.
Masami.
Tricksters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Second chances
Ooh. But also revenge.
and
think.
revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Masami's very much so like, you get a second chance. But only one.
Yeah.
If you fooled me once, shame on me.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Beheaded.
I'll fucking kill you.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're an idiot.
Pretty good.
Oh my god. Oh, no, I did just remember something, a regret I have, and it's not publishing Megas Plus earlier, because Masami being able to use Shadow Splinter Strike in, like, only the last episode was such a shame, because it's such a Masami move to pull.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way we could have published it earlier, but also, man.
Fucking shout out
You
to
wish
Tony for that
anyways.
one.
Yeah. I want you
Fucking
to
hero.
I want you to know, Tony. So I write the Team Plus books with Tony Saunders. Tony listens to Dice Will Roll sometimes, and he specifically wrote that, being like, "Do you think Masami would use that?" The answer was resoundingly, "Yep."
Pretty good.
The question is, Derry, did you ever fudge a roll to stop a character death? The answer is, I have sometimes fudged rolls, but
Do we want to talk about it?
well, sometimes I'll fudge a roll, but only if I'm like, I'm fucking sick of this fight. Like, if it's really
Actually, so real.
if I'm like, this fight needs to end, yeah, that hits, or like
Sometimes a fight needs to end, yeah.
yeah, like it's run its course, and it's like, you missed it by 1? Nah, that hits. Don't worry about it. I do that every once in a while. It's not common. It's not like every episode. It's maybe like once every like 15 episodes or something, To save a character's life, I think the closest I've come to fudging a roll was early in Extinction Curse. You guys almost had a TPK. Volio, it was when you were entering a tower for the first time. Ariato and Volio were knocked out, and Royari was on 2 HP. And I was like,
Right.
oh no. So I made an invisible stalker you guys had met earlier to just come out and start neck snapping people. And I think that is the closest I've come. It was technically allowed by the rules. But it was definitely a little bit Deus Ex Machina. It's probably one of the moments I'm least fond of having done. As far as like fudging properly, the closest that we did come turned out to not be necessary, and was when Silk, in their most recent episode, we saw that Silk had nat wand, and
Yeah.
Silk had taken 24 damage, and we thought it was going to double to 48, which by massive damage rules would have killed him. And my immediate response was, we're 3 episodes in, and we spent like $200 on this art. I'm not killing him.
Yeah, no fucking way.
I
I've
wasn't
been
gonna
waiting to play
fudge.
this character
Yeah,
since I was 16.
yeah. Like Silk, you made him like years ago.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, it wasn't necessary because, you know, it turns out that first off, Phantom Pain does not do double damage on a crit. Second off, it does have the non-lethal trait. So
I liked the scare anyway.
Yes.
So I don't care.
No, I'm glad that I didn't notice it because it did make the scene so much more high tension.
It made it a better moment, yeah.
Yeah. I've not ever fudged a dice to save a character, but I came very close there out of a financial horror more than anything else. At this point, if Silk were to go through that same situation now, 10 episodes in, I probably would allow Silk to die. Sorry, Ritz.
That's okay.
I mean, yeah, if it's 3 episodes in, ridiculous.
Yeah.
If we're like 25% to mid campaign and I fucking died, that's that. That's whatever. That's on me.
Yeah. But like, episode 3, it's your first time in the dungeons. These guys aren't gonna want to go back into the dungeon. Like, Ulrich and Fiore are gonna be like, nope, we're not going back there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm glad we didn't have to. But there is a recording on the blooper reel of me of Silk being like, if it happens, it happens, and me very stressed being like, no, it ain't. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't do that. Did we get? Yeah, we did get all the deities. Cool. I'm looking for more questions. Derry, what was the thing that the players? Oh, sorry, what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say I did see one up. I think it was. Oh yeah, if you could play another person's character for a one-shot Homestuck.
That's a good question. That's got layers. Go for it. Who would you guys play?
Man.
Again, I think we can do 2 each, so we're not like, Dave, you're my favorite. Luna, you're my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a candy store.
Freaky Friday.
Honestly.
Who are you swapping bodies with?
That's a really good question.
Fuck, I don't know. I think for Luna, I don't know if I could nail the personality, but I think I'd want to try to play Masami just because of how fucking strong they are.
You'd want to try out that character sheet? You'd want to see the chain lightning
Give me
machine?
that fucking character sheet, I'll kill everyone.
I think
The amount of times the chain lightning did shit was amazing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's an easier way of looking at it, is like less what character would you play and more what sheet do you just want to get a little, just you want to hold in your hands for one session.
I feel like there's no way for any of us to completely nail any of the
that's
other
exactly
characters.
it.
Oh,
It's like I for sure would never be able to do Silk or Volio ever.
Mm-hmm.
No way, no shot. And just as like I would not be able to do Royari.
in opposition, I would want to play Alden because I want to make him say gay shit. I think that if a serious answer, I think I would have a really good time playing Royari.
Yeah.
I did remember a regret we had.
Specifically, I want to do gay shit as Alden.
I did remember a regret we had. Are you guys ready? And you talked
Mm.
about this regret before, guys. It's Alden and Iker not actually getting together.
Oh yeah.
They have something more than that.
Yeah.
They
It's
have
something.
something more than romantic. They have something queer going on that I
Yeah.
can't describe in
Yeah.
words.
Moira allegiance, I think the term is.
Yeah.
But no, I remember you guys discussing like way after Kingmaker, being like, yeah, I really wanted to ship with this guy, but the other person didn't make the first move, so I assumed they were uninterested. And both of you had taught this.
I just never make the first move, period.
So Iker and Alden kept pseudo flirting, and both of you were like, oh, it'd be really cool if this advanced. And then we're like, oh, but the other person doesn't seem interested.
Yeah.
Huge shame. But yeah, Royari. Those are good answers, Ritz. What about the rest of you?
For Ritz? Oh man. We're swapping Ruby Phoenix characters. I'm gonna be Chuji, dude.
Chuji was such a fucking powerhouse, though.
Dude, the speed and the fucking line punch that you had.
The 1-inch punch. Holy shit! Especially like no spoilers, but like the last punch of the campaign, the weight behind that stuff.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Shit was
They're
good.
fun. Honestly, Chuji's the most fun, like, mechanically I've ever had, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. Besides, like, Serval in our older campaigns.
You love playing marshals with no magic.
And Cecil, yeah.
You love playing marshals with no magic, and you keep playing casters.
Because I liked both of them. It's just that, like, RP-wise, I have the most fun with magic characters, and mechanics-wise, I have the most fun with, like, strict melee.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is fair.
What about well, Luna, continue. Sorry.
For Dave. I'm gonna have to go Ruby Phoenix again. I kind of want to play Senku.
He had a very nice.
The
set
Witch
of
is a very fun class, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It like I heard that there are people that like don't like it. I don't know if it's just because I was playing Witches Plus, but like I don't know. I liked it a lot. It was fun.
I mean, the Witches Plus changes definitely were great. I say as one who played Highland.
What drives me crazy though is I'm so sad because the remastered version of Witches Plus is just leagues better again. And like the witch class in the Pathfinder remaster got a huge makeover. And I feel I'm a little sad that we didn't get to play with that version because like Sanku is a sea witch, but the way we updated it was Shadow of the Leviathan is the name of the patron, which is so fun. And there's like some really cool stuff. Sanku could have literally done a thing where he opened up a portal in his heart of like pure Lolo magic and like blasted like enemies with like sea dragon power. There's all sorts of really cool stuff. Lolo would have been a way more active combatant there because witches remaster like do more stuff with their familiars. Like I think every time you sustain, the familiar does something. And I can't remember Sea Witch off the top of my head, but I believe it's something like difficult terrain around you is like water and bubbles emanate from around you, which I think you would have had a lot of fun with. What about you, Dave? Whose characters would you want to, get a hold of that character sheet?
Zebediah Goldberg.
I don't like playing casters very much.
There are marshals.
Yeah, but I don't want to also say Chuji.
Well, there's Volio. Volio's a barbarian.
Yeah, he was only half caster.
Yeah, Volio had more hammer than magic. The magic stuff was the wild magic usually.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He would sooner beat the shit out of you.
No,
Yeah.
I think I'd play Pleatly.
Yeah.
Pleatly's pretty
Valid
fun.
answer.
I think I would love to play Pleatly. Extremely funny character.
You'd have a great time doing it too.
It is really good. And if I had to play one of your characters, KK,
Yes.
it'd probably be, I don't know, it'd probably be like Casca.
You
I
think so?
just like
Okay.
Casca. I just like her a lot.
Casca win.
Also, like, you have played a witch, so you're pretty familiar with the primal spell list at this point, so... Plus, you got a big puppy!
I
Yeah.
do. I would have a big puppy in this case, and that's all I need.
Big oopie.
That's a good question. I'm glad we did that question. That was a really good one.
Baby. Thank you, Sky.
I just want to say, Pleatley would kill Axel on sight.
Oh God.
Is there context or
No.
Okay.
No, Pleatley would just inherently know to do this.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Fair enough.
Okay, so we're gonna start slowly tailing towards the end of this. We can do a few more questions, but like we're getting to about 2.5 hours, and I think that'll have been a good amount of time. But we
Okay.
can answer like maybe, shall we say, three more questions?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is, I'm not gonna count this, but it's a short question that someone gave me. Dari, what is the thing that players struggled to overcome the most that you thought they'd find easy? The answer, I think this was asked about Ruby Phoenix, but I'm gonna answer about Abomination Vaults. You motherfuckers spent a solid 15 minutes trying to cross the drawbridge. You were like, can we like magic across? Can we shoot an arrow to like swing across? And I was like, I want to put you guys on that bridge so bad. Get over here, get over here, get over here.
Hey man.
I
You're
feel
the
like we
kid.
haven't. I feel like we haven't had a lot of moments where we're like, where Dari is like, here's a puzzle for 4-year-olds, and we're like, how do we, how? And
And
I think this is our biggest moment of, what the fuck were we thinking?
In fairness, I will say my favorite moment where you did the exact opposite was in the late Ruby Phoenix. You're in this puzzle room, the walls are closing in, you have to solve a puzzle quickly, and Chuji just 1-inch punches through the wall and walks out, and I was like, fuck.
That was also my favorite.
Damn.
Sorry, I ruined your
Really
puzzle.
good.
It was great. You made the puzzle so much funnier. That was such a Chuji response. God, I fucking love Chuji, actually. You know that I'm a Chuji Simbrits. I've talked about this.
I know you are.
I'm a simple
It's
guy.
their swagger.
It's the swagger. Let's see. 3 questions. So here's a question. I think I'm gonna make these kind of broad questions because they're about Ruby Phoenix, but I want to know about like out of the campaigns as a whole, right?
Okay.
So I've asked these questions about individual campaigns, but I want to know like just overall. What is the most memorable boss you guys have ever fought? It can be a mini boss, it can be like a end of book boss, it can be a big bad, but be careful with spoilers there. Is there like a boss you guys have really, really enjoyed?
Bad news, babe.
It's gonna be Ak, isn't it?
Romanced him.
Yeah.
Romanced him.
We won't go into too many details, but yeah, I know who you're talking
Really
about.
funny.
Really
Yeah.
funny. Me when I say, oh, how will I solve this moral quandary with Dave? How will he overcome this sad...
him.
Why are you making out with my boss?
And I'll do it again. I think that's the only time that I've ever thought to do something like that.
Yeah, you told me like afterwards you guys had like gone to like dinner or something together.
Yeah.
At the very least, yes, we did. Oh my god.
We hung out, I believe, like a few days after that, or literally I think it was like a week after that session or something. And I remember specifically because I was the last one to get picked up, and I think I got into the car, and both of you turned to me and said, "We're saving him."
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
"All right."
Yeah, we did
That's
that.
really good. I just super didn't see it coming. I was like, I'm gonna write a tragic boss, and it's gonna be great. And you're like, nope, we refuse.
Lol, what?
That was not the last time. That was not the first time that we had refused to do what you wanted, though.
Yeah, no. Several times you've weaseled your way out of my grasp.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again.
What about Ritzlude? Do you two have favorite bosses?
I'm fighting with myself right now. I have many.
Hmm.
I have many because you genuinely. I'm torn because I have ones that are favorite for RP reasons, and I have ones that are favorites because they really seriously challenged me, like mechanically,
Okay.
and like RP wise.
You can choose one of each if you like, because I'm curious.
Okay, well, mechanically, Dickie up.
Interesting.
He's not even a boss technically, but
Yeah.
I consider him a boss for Chuji.
I mean, he's part of a boss group, right?
Yeah. Anytime I have ever told you to go full out and not fucking hold back while fighting me in like battles against my characters, it has been some of the most fun I've ever had, like doing fights. It's so much fun. But like I think roleplay wise, one of the most devastating for any of my characters, I can't remember his name. It's the Kingmaker. He had one eye. And he was a lich.
Vordakai!
Yes, Vordakai, yes.
Oh, yeah, the Vordakai fight. Unfortunately, some of my worst audio engineering. I need to go back and master that episode again someday, because I fucked that one up badly.
I will always remember how I felt during that fight, because I feel like
yeah.
my characters feel very deeply.
Yeah, we won't go into
like
detail.
If my character's mad, I'll be upset the whole fucking day.
And you outsmarted that boss pretty well too.
I'm glad. That boss fucked with me.
Yeah, I'm glad. That was, I think, the shortest dice roll book we've ever done. The Varenhold Vanishing.
And it's one of my favorites.
It was so freaky and scary in like a way I don't think I expected Kingmaker to ever be freaky and scary. But like there was the shit in the cabin, that druid's place you found, the temple itself being just full of awful stuff. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
What about you, Luna? Do you have a favorite boss?
End of Kingmaker.
The final boss?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not saying
That was a good
anything.
one.
That's a good fight.
That's a
Good
good
boss.
fucking fight.
I think
Kingmaker's just really iconic, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kingmaker's,
Every single,
Yeah.
like, we've all said bosses from there.
that's true actually. All three of you chose a boss from Kingmaker, which is interesting because I have two favorites. Again, one mechanically, one RP wise. Mechanically, it's also a Kingmaker boss. It's the Stag Lord, the first boss.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Because I built the Stag Lord as a PC. Because again, I was converting to Kingmaker. I built him as a PC, and I made him quite a bit higher level than you guys. And when I saw how much precision damage he could do on a crit, I was like, oh no. I'm going to kill Iker. He had a really fun boss fight. I think specifically like the way that he goes out as well. It's very sudden and abrupt, and I don't know. He's a very fun character. He's so early on, but to this day, he's one of my favorite things we've done boss fight wise. The other one is one I'm surprised you guys didn't pick, and it's Mr. Stusklight.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That
That was a really
fight was insane.
Yeah.
There was
There was a
so
lot
much
happening.
going on
Yeah.
in character. She was an awful person, and she was so fun to play. Actually getting to...
She's
Because
great.
I think that you don't get to see her face to face until that fight. Technically, she only appears in one episode of Dice Will Roll. And yet you feel her presence throughout Extinction Curse, even long after she's gone.
You did a fucking fantastic job at building her up because she was worth the wait.
Mhm.
She was so good. You are really good at making us hate a villain. Because you've played some really fucking great, like, sympathetic villains. You are very good at just evil motherfuckers.
I'm glad that is the case. I have I have some stuff up my sleeve. I'm slowly building up people for you to hate in Abomination Vaults.
Fantastic.
And I'm really excited. My favorite kind of boss is you can kind of see where they're coming from, but what went wrong to get you to this point, you know? Like Ruby Phoenix, I think, is a great example of that, where you're like, yeah, man, I get it, but what the fuck?
That's
Like, I understand the stress.
It's my mother sympathetic. That's really good. Ariado's mom is also mentioned as a fantastic villain.
Yes, yes.
It's very much.
It's very fun because she's also tied to Highland.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh my god. So, boss fights aside, then, what was the scariest moment for each of you in any of the campaigns? Cabin?
Cabin.
You really didn't like that cabin scene, huh?
That cabin fucked us up, dude.
What cabin are you talking about?
The cabin scene in Kingmaker.
Kingmaker.
Oh.
With the scratching on the doors.
I have another answer actually. Because that's the moment where you scared me the most, Derry.
Yeah, okay.
The most afraid I have ever felt in like an RP moment with either of you. For Luna, it was Ariado and Volio talking for the first time after that. And for you, David, it was Chuji telling Senku. Not even telling Senku, having it be known, like having making that choice specifically. Yeah.
God.
Pit in my stomach.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna mess with you. I don't even know if you were like fully sure you wanted to, right?
In the moment I was debating it. I had another thing that I could have done, but I was literally so sick to my stomach. I'm thinking about whether I should do it or not, but I was like, it's gonna be a good moment. It's gonna be good.
Because you know what would have happened if you didn't? The Lightkeepers would have told him.
Oh my god!
Because they do mention it. God. They do know. They do mention it later. If you hadn't said the big secret, the Lightkeepers would have spilled it right before their like big fight with you, and that would have really messed with you.
I think that would have fucked Chuji up like really badly. So I'm glad they got to do it on their own terms.
Yeah. What about the rest of you? Scary moments for your characters. Go. If not scary, stressful works, or like moments where you were like, "Oh God, can I pull this off?" You know.
I'm trying to think.
Memorable / negative, you know.
I have a hard time.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
You like to focus on the positive stuff, right?
I will forget if something is too stressful. So I'm like, I'm gonna go think about the nice things
I think I do know though for you.
You do?
Yeah, role playing the scene, the Sankyu flashback.
Oh God, I was having a panic attack.
But it was so good. It was a really good scene.
I wanted to do it. I wrote that into his character, but I was having a panic attack.
Sky also mentions
it was good though.
The Royari mirror prison.
Oh yeah.
That was just stressful because I was afraid my friends would die.
That counts. That goes. What about you, Luna? Do you have a moment? Because I can think of a scary moment involving Ariato that I still think about quite frequently.
Was it the scene with the claws?
It is a scene with the claws, but it's not the first scene with the claws. It's the do you remember the Vandals? It's not a plot important one, so I feel I can spoil it a little bit for people who haven't seen Extinction Curse. But there's a scene in Extinction Curse where Ariato has sleptwalked, and the reasons why she has sleptwalked are quite distressing for her. She knows immediately why she has, and it is already putting her on edge, right? And she comes home and she sees these kids from a local town painting the word freaks onto the side of the wagon.
Yep.
And Ariato scares the ever-loving shit out of them. Like, and then after they have run away, is like, oh shit. Because like your claws have grown out and your hair is starting to feel all rustled, and you realize you were like hagging out on them a little bit, and you're like, oh shit, oh no, too close, too close, too close. That was bad.
Yep.
I still think about that scene. You played that so fucking well. It was really good.
Fucking good. I love changelings. I love changelings so much.
What's really funny?
Changelings are so fun.
You guys want to know a really funny thing about that episode?
Yeah.
I didn't save the audio for it when we were recording. I re-recorded that entire episode from memory, going off what you guys had said.
You're fucking crazy.
Oh my god, wait. No, I actually remember this because I was talking to Derry and he goes, Dave. And I was like, yeah. And he started fucking panicking. And I was like, are you good? And because he hadn't saved it. And I was like, oh my god. And he was like, I'm going to re-record the entire thing. And I was like, we could just re-record the episode. And he goes, no.
That would be such a pain in the ass. I'm not re-recording an episode. It was such a good episode too. We're not re-recording it. You guys did so well. So I sat down and from memory redid the entire, because it was just afterwards, redid the entire thing, and it came out great. Like nobody noticed. It's been 2 years. It's really good. Gizmo saying you can barely tell, so I'm like, oh no, they could tell. It's fine. The point is that it did it was decent enough that no one was able to like point it out massively. And I think for our last question, to end it on a positive note, it's been 5 years of Kingmaker, or 5 years of Dice to Roll in general. I want to ask you guys, what is your favorite scene that you guys have had across any campaign? It doesn't have to be the favorite, but like a scene that you really, really liked and you still think about. And this is me being self-indulgent. I just want to know what it is that stuck with you from like the games I've run for you.
It's gonna be hard not to choose multiple. You know that, right?
You can choose multiple. It's fine. If you want to choose multiple, go with multiple. I just want to know what scenes have stuck with you guys, you know?
Well, one of the scenes that I'll say is the fight that Royari had with their family.
Yes, you've mentioned it many times. They have an argument, and you did a really good job on that scene.
We actually re-recorded it, I think, because of it was just some weird
No, it was that you came to me afterwards like, can we do that scene again in private? Because I felt embarrassed going all out on it.
Oh yeah, and the second time I recorded it, I started crying. Yeah.
You did you really pushed the emotions.
Good shit.
It was really good. It was really cathartic for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the numero uno scene?
I don't really just have one scene. That's just the first scene I'm thinking of. Well, like other people could say another scene while I'm thinking.
Am I allowed to do them? Because there's a few scenes I think of a lot.
Of course you are.
God.
You're part of the scenes, yes?
You were there.
The reveal at the end of... Not quite the end, but just before the end of Book 2 of Ruby Phoenix. You remember that? Like at the coronation ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the thing that happened? I'm trying not to. I'm
oh my
trying not to
God.
say stuff because it could be a spoiler.
Yeah, I remember.
There was a very big and scary monster in Ruby Phoenix, and that reveal was so insanely fun to do. I still think about it sometimes because it was just genuinely so much fun to record doing that. Like that. That was one of the fights I had the most fun GMing for. And I say fight loosely. On a similar tone, do you guys remember the giant flesh she got in Extinction Curse? It's not really plot relevant, so I don't mind spoiling it. Do you remember the mountain of flesh?
Yeah.
Where you guys were like,
Yeah, I did.
oh no, purple worms. That's terrible. We're gonna get... Oh my god!
I have 2 for Ruby Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Chuji's fight with Shen at the tree.
Really good scene.
Incredibly fucking good. And when they decide the prize.
That was also completely off the cuff. You came up with that literally... Because we were originally just going to say no prize. We'd leave it a surprise. And then you're like, wait, I have a fucking idea. And it was so fucking good. It was so spur of the moment. You did amazing with that.
My favorite from Extinction Curse...
Can't imagine.
I keep hitting him. I keep hitting him.
Oh, God! Yeah, that scene in the maze, right?
Yeah, and from Kingmaker, Keston and Iker at the festival.
Oh, yeah, that was a good scene. That's cute. Oh god, there was another scene I wanted to say. Oh, the final performance in Extinction Curse.
Yeah.
You guys knocked it out of the park. It was very, very emotional for me. I really liked it. Probably one of my favorite finales we've ever done, period. And that's saying a lot because
really good.
All the other finales we did were amazing. I just don't know if there's a more satisfying way to finish a campaign than looping back to the start and doing one last performance. You know, I think
that was
so good.
I just don't think there's any topping it. You know.
Yeah.
What about you, Lou? You got any scenes that you're fond of?
For Extinction Curse, Ariadne and Kimaleki.
Oh my god, that was a really good scene, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kimaleki was such a... I really liked playing her. She didn't get a ton of screen time. Because, you know...
No, because she came in pretty late.
Yeah. But she was so good. And, like... I don't know if it's, like, the first time that they interacted, but definitely the last time they interacted. That last scene was a very, like, bookends type of scene, you know? Like,
yep.
Where do we go from here? Who knows? You know? And that's a really beautiful scene, actually. God.
From Kingmaker. I'm not sure if I can really say it without like spoiling just a little bit.
Is it the do it scene or?
It wasn't the do it scene. It was after the do it scene. I'll phrase it like this.
Yeah.
Casca seeing her friends again.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that hurts. That's so good. That was a really good scene. Oh my god. Good way of avoiding it, by the way.
Literally in character, She was crying.
Yeah, which is so man. Man. That was a really good scene. Fuck.
I'll kill you, man.
5 years since this shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And Dave, do you have anything?
And-
More?
And Ruby Phoenix. Fuck.
There's a few good ones, right?
Hmm. There are a lot of scenes with Hiroshi. There were a lot of scenes with Hiroshi that I was just like, ugh. But I think the one that actually takes the cake for Ruby Phoenix was the flashback.
Yeah, I mean, like, how could you not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was such a juicy scene. I really, really did like it. Like, we worked together on that, and we don't often do that, because, you know, it's an improv game. You mostly improv.
Yeah.
But when I work with you guys on a scene in advance, because like, I want to do this thing, I'm like, okay, tell me how. When we work on a scene like that, it is so choice. I really love it, you know? And you knocked it the hell out of the park. God. Dave, do you have any scenes from what did you say before? What was the scene you said before? Oh my god.
It was Rari's fight with their family.
Do you have anything from Kingmaker or Ruby Phoenix?
From Kingmaker, it was Alden getting pushed off the cliff.
Really good
That was a
scene.
good one.
God, what a scene. God, what a scene.
Incredibly good scene. You had me shitting myself.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
Because like until that point you don't realize how bad things are. And that's when the oh no starts to kick in.
Oh no, it's bad.
It's like, okay, this guy's kind of strange. Oh no.
And you know what? He was kind of strange.
Yeah.
A strangeness, sexy one.
That's true.
Strange.
But if my favorite scene from Ruby Phoenix is, I really like the scene with Shuji and Senku talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a really good scene.
I start crying.
I was going through it.
Okay, I talked about the sepia, the ending of Extinction Curse, which I think is really a masterclass. Then there was the other scene I mentioned was the thing in Ruby Phoenix. So if I had to choose a Kingmaker scene, you know what it is? It's Alden meeting that person he's been looking for.
Yes.
Oh.
Alden
Yes.
meeting that person he'd been looking for.
I forgot about that.
And specifically when that person like wakes up properly. That shit. Woof. So good.
It was a good scene.
Man,
I could cry just
we're
thinking
good
about
at
it.
roleplay, guys. We're really good at this is the problem.
It's almost like
Wow.
it's the only thing I do, right? Like, not the only thing. It's the main thing I do as a hobby.
Yeah.
And what's really fun is like we're only so far into Abomination Vaults, but I can tell from the way you guys have been setting up, like it's clear that each of these characters has secrets, but the way you've been pulling up those secrets, there's like very small tells in how your characters react to very small things, and it's like, oh shit, that's gonna
I'm really
sting
excited.
later. Like, obviously, with Fiore, there's like all sorts of really good stuff that's been like sprinkled around. Ulrich, there's stuff from episodes we haven't gotten to yet that I've really liked. Well, I'll say is the scene in that room. You know the one. I'm trying to figure out.
the room in the dungeon.
Not
you know?
in the
Mr.
dungeon.
Beak, you mean?
No. The scene in
No.
the room in that big house with the little girl.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
scene
I like that.
that
scene.
scene's really good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
It's a good scene.
Mhm.
And Ritz, yours is very, very small, and I literally can't talk about it too much. But there was one scene in an episode that's already come out where Silk reacts in a certain way to a very small thing, and then brushes past and continues. And I don't think anyone who doesn't know would have caught it, because it's just so, it's gone, you know. And I can't say. Oh,
Okay.
I'll talk to you about it afterwards. But there was there was a
I'm
scene
curious.
where Silk reacts to a thing and very quickly packages it up and puts it away and doesn't engage. And there is literally no way anyone will be able to understand what a good, quick bit it is, what an amazing piece of acting it is, until
Okay.
Silk's backstory is well known, and that you're re-listening to that scene, and it's over in literally a second. Like, I am so serious. It is a single second of acting, and it stuck out at me when I was editing. It stuck out to me when I was re-listening to it. It's really, really good. And to me, that 1 second of acting indicates what a firm grasp you have on Silk and how good you are at acting in general. Seriously, it's top tier. You did amazing with it. What a weird thing to say about a scene I literally cannot discuss at all.
I think it's pretty funny.
Is this the one talking to the small person who wanted a shiny? No, not really. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Don't worry.
I'm not quite sure which one it is yet, but I know it's not that one.
Yeah. We'll
talk.
package it later. Anyway, I'm gonna look one last time through chat, see if there's anything we want to talk about, and then we can start splitting ways.
I mean, I have 2 questions, maybe.
Okay, go on.
One is for you specifically, Derry, and the other one's
shit.
for everyone.
Okay.
Including you. What is actually this? I think this could be for everyone, but specifically it is for you. And if anyone has anything specific, then that's just fine. What are character choices that we've made that have stuck out to you? And I'm not talking about scenes, and I'm not talking about
Just a thing your characters have done, or
yeah, it can be a choice that we made, or it can be something specific that we decided about our characters that has really stuck out to you. I think.
Okay, so things that
so.
that's good. So I mean, the do it pussy scene is
Really good.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is by definition. It's fucking amazing. I feel it's cheating to use that though, so I'm not going to.
It's just
That's
literally
just
one of the
indicative
strongest character moments in any of our campaigns.
It's just indicative of KK as a person, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ritz. This one is gonna sound silly, but I really Chuji being seasick. You did that as a one-time bit in the in the episode 0 we recorded. It was a one-time. What if we did this, right? And
I thought it was funny.
it was funny. And then you made it into like this thing that like continued throughout with Chuji, of like Chuji just really not liking water, but it culminates in a scene where I think is it Sanku who was underwater? It's in book 3. There's a fight where one of the characters is dragged underwater, and Chuji, is it Sanku or was it Masami?
No, it wasn't Senku, because Senku had stuff for that.
Yeah.
No,
I think it was Sanku. I think.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think it was, but I think Sanku was like caught off guard, so wasn't able to like prepare in advance. And Chuji, like, despite being afraid, threw themselves into the water to save Sanku, and fought back against fear and did like the sickest rescue of all time. And I think it's such a small thing, But the way that you were able to do Chuji's throwaway joke about being afraid of water, or being easy to make seasick, making it into this thing that developed over the campaign, I really like that.
Interesting. Okay.
It's not the biggest thing, but it's a thing I really appreciate. Perhaps also more on the nose. Silk being afraid of gross and nasty things shouldn't have been a surprise. But it's so for real. It's added so much to the campaign in a really positive way.
That was something I made up on the spot also.
Yeah.
I didn't decide that beforehand.
And it works so well. I'm trying to think. I think also the way that Icar and Faraway's relationship developed. Oh my god, sorry, the music's got lyrics in it suddenly.
Whoa.
Get this out of here. Get this out of here.
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. I don't even know if I think everyone can hear the music, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter now. The show's almost over. For Dave, one of my favorite scenes with Alden, which happens very, very early on. I think it's like book 2. Again, Hargulka, it's I'm fine spoiling it mildly because like it's again a very early scene. Hargulka is having his first meeting with you guys, and he's telling you the monsters should be on my side, and Alden, since you're half monster, you should be on my side. But you're a traitor and a coward, right? And Alden does not appreciate that. And I think maybe the third time he refers to Alden as a monster, Alden snaps and like tells him to like, what was it? Say it one more time or some shit, you know?
Oh my god, yeah.
And I remember being really caught off guard by that. Because you've never played a character who was like that fully active in not what's the word? Proactive in their anger. A lot of the time your characters will be
I have played a character like
That's
that
true. There's
before,
Cielo. That's very
but-
true.
Yeah, and he's
On Dice Roll.
Yeah.
in Dice Roll I haven't.
The thing is, I don't think I expected Alden to do that.
I didn't expect him to do that either.
Also, no, you know what? Also, Alden collecting swords.
Yeah,
That was
cute.
just
I love that
really
about
fun.
Alden so
I
much.
he just really likes them.
Alden started off as a
That's
sword.
something I like about Alden, and that's something I like about you, Dave.
I love swords. Amen.
Alden started off as a sword and shield fighter. Then, about a few episodes in, he finds a second sword, and he's like, "Can I use both swords?" And I was like, "Fuck it, you're a fighter, and they're good at that." And you went out of your way to just collect as many swords as you can. You made it a big part of who Alden was as a person, and it ultimately contributed heavily to his overall story arc in a way that I had not foreseen and really loved. Obviously, like I said, the do it pussy scene, legendary. But I think a lighter-hearted one is Ariato having so many pets.
Oh, yeah.
Ariato became very, very fond of animals. Do you remember, was it Scarlet, the dog?
Yes. Yes. Scarlet. I will never forget.
And like Orb Gideon, which was somehow again became a plot thing. And to me, it's just very
hilarious.
It's very sweet that this person who is a changeling and obviously has therefore struggled with like feelings of individuality and like, you know, being discarded by a mother, going out of her way to collect, you know, not children, but people who needed to be taken care of. And I thought that was really, really sweet.
Yeah.
Another scene that I think really contributed to how I see Ariato was specifically where you meet the sideshow in Mistress Dusklights. The way that Ariato is able to like showed a vulnerable side I did not realize was there. And I think in my head that redefined the kind of person Ariato could be. She's not like nash, 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 chaos, ha ha ha. She is to put it this way, she's like a dog that didn't have a great past owner and still sometimes acts on those instincts, but also desperately craves the love and affection that she does get from the Wandering Tree, you know?
Yep.
I really liked that. Like a lot. Ritz, there is one more. And
Wait,
again,
can I just say, Orb, Gillian, and Yeast Ken is the most fun, fucking silly scene we've ever done.
Funniest little fucking thing we've ever did.
It's so fucking goofy.
It was
I loved
really funny.
But oh god, what was it? Sorry, the evil pufferfish scene where you guys were like, "Lord Gillian, what did you do?"
Looking Ariato like holding his little orb like, did you do something?
Lord Gillian?
What happened?
Was this
And
you?
he just
Secretly.
stares like he's staring into the void, and I'm like,
Ritz, this one is this last one. Volio wasn't originally supposed to have the depth that he ended up having, right?
No, he was not.
You specifically told me, I want Volio to just be a silly clown with no tragic backstory. And like that changed before the campaign started. But I don't think again, another scene that caught me off guard was the scene where Oddbody first speaks words. Because you do a thing in that scene where Volio is like getting frustrated with Oddbody, which I don't think we'd seen on screen at that point.
No.
And then when Oddbody first says, "Play with me," Volio lets out like a soft, like his breath catches. And in that moment I realized, oh, Volio's scared of Oddbody.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, I started leaning into that over the campaign, being like, okay, Oddbody is not the sidekick. Oddbody is the tormentor. And obviously, he's still a sidekick. The two of them have funny bits. But the dynamic in that single catch of breath of like, what the fuck is this? Suddenly, Oddbody became kind of a scary character, which was really fun to play. You have one more question, Ritz?
Yeah, I love our fans so much. I love everyone who listens to us more than anything. You guys are seriously so cool
Yeah,
for
holy
listening
The fact
to
that
our
you can sit
podcast.
down and listen to 2 hours of audio every week and like come out saying, that was fun, I enjoyed that experience, is unreal to me.
Yeah. I wanted to ask everyone, what what their favorite like thing someone has like made or said about our podcast. Because we make the content obviously, but like it's nothing if there's no one to enjoy it.
Ah, right. Are you asking for like a favorite thing we've seen like the fans do?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. It's a really good one to end off on. Really nice.
I love our fans.
Oh god, that is a good question, isn't it?
I have one.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Royari cosplay.
Yes.
Yes.
I was
Ooh,
thinking
yeah.
the same.
That was the
Simon
coolest
B.
thing. Yeah.
Strange. Simon,
you're
holy
so
shit.
fucking cool.
I cosplay, you know, I don't cosplay a whole lot right now because it's an expensive hobby, and I'm not gonna buy a bunch of cosplays that I need to ship between countries. But I cosplay, and I've done that since I was 11 years old, like 11 to 12 years old. So
Yeah.
having somebody cosplay my character was like,
And it wasn't
What do you
just it wasn't just once. Simon did that cosplay so many times, made so many TikToks, and then like upgraded the cosplay to have like the Seraphim Royari stuff from like later in the campaign, where like Royari had like cool power-up stuff that they could do. They also had
Thank
a
you to
Volio?
anyone who's ever cosplayed any
Yeah.
of our fucking characters.
Yeah, Simon. I think actually Simon's done all 3 of the Wandering Tree.
Yeah.
And like
Yep.
Simon, I don't know if you're listening to this. I don't know if you're in the chat. I don't know if you're listening to this letter. Know that every single one of those was shared between us, being like, "Holy shit, that is so cool."
Yeah. It's incredible.
Um.
And the
Sorry
props
for
you
tricking
made,
you
so
into
cool.
making. Sorry for tricking you into making a Homestuck prop.
Yeah, we tricked you into making Zillihu from Homestuck because it's Volio's hammer.
Oopsies.
Really funny.
Whoopsie.
What about the rest of you?
I also do want to say there were some Kingmaker cosplays.
Were there?
Yes, they're on
Yeah, I
TikTok.
think I remember that.
Did the Simon as well?
No.
Oh, I didn't see these.
If someone else, I'm sorry, I cannot remember your name right now. But I do remember your cosplays. I remember your Icker, and that meant a lot to me.
Oh my god, I remember this.
Yes. Yeah, I was very happy about that. Yeah, anyone, I'll say it again, anyone who's made cosplay of any of our characters, you guys are so fucking cool.
Sky asked, "Was TikTok already around when Kingmaker started?" The answer is yes, and I noticed for sure because in like episode 4 we reference Hit or Miss.
Yeah, we do.
We
That was real
yeah.
early.
And I specifically remember saying, "Don't say that, you'll age the podcast immediately."
Yep.
Yeah, and it sure did fucking age it, didn't it?
Yeah.
My favorite thing, I gotta say, anyone who's ever left us a review,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you guys
like
are
holy
fantastic. People who have left us bad reviews, I hate you and you should die. But
yeah,
the people,
we got
the person,
a
I don't know
funny
if they're still around. I don't know if they're in our Discord or who they are. But the person who left us that very early review, calling me a cursing
oh my
child or
god,
something.
yeah, the cursing
That kid who
child.
curses a lot is real funny. It makes me fucking laugh all the time, like reliably. Every time I think about it, I laugh because it's so funny.
The kid who curses a lot. It's like, yep, that is rich.
That's really good. Luna, wait, is that your Tingritz?
I think so. I think that's the thing that really. Because it's not only just like a very nice show of support of us, because reviews do
it's
like
so
help us.
helpful generally. I
It's just funny.
if you haven't put a review on our show, that's fine. But just know that every single review does go into like, pardon me, we like collect them on our website.
We read them all.
We read them all. We collect them. We put them on our website. When I'm feeling shitty, I will like just read them and be like, holy shit, there are people out here who think I'm cool. That's amazing. You know.
Yeah.
Luna, do you have an answer?
I do.
Okay.
2 technically. Fan art
Mm-hmm.
and fics.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
I fucking love reading the fics, y'all.
Oh my god. It was
Keeping
especially common in Extinction Curse. And Kingmaker as well.
Yeah.
God, I would fucking kill for some more fics. I would read that shit.
Yeah, it's been a while since
Honestly.
our last one.
Um,
If one of you writes another one,
yeah.
I'll do something.
Don't say it like that. That's scary.
I love fan fiction. I've been reading it since I was 11.
I remember one of my favorites.
That's a
is,
problem.
Disco, I think, made a fanfic about like the evil Kingmakers, and often I'm not fond of evil AU stuff. But like, was it King Slayers? I think they were called.
Yeah.
And it was
something
it was just a really fun what if moment, like a Casca without Isseror, or I forget if it was a Casca without Isseror or an Isseror that was very different. an Alden who had become like a merciless sellsword, etc., etc. It was really fun. There were some
Really good.
I think we got one actually name dropped in the chat earlier. Specifically, what was the name of it?
Oh, it was by Rem. It
was by Rem.
Something to Bethlehem.
Yeah, Rem T. Bright, Crouching Towards Bethlehem. I believe that was a Hurt Comfort, I think. Was it? Was that? I know Rem has written Hurt Comfort stuff, which was like, whoa, that's good.
It's my favorite genre.
Very good.
God, there's some fucking amazing fanfics out there, genuinely. But for me, there's two. First off, the person who made plushies of the Extinction Curse characters.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Holy shit. See, like, holy shit. My god. That is literally so crazy. Like, someone straight up made Royari, Ariato, and Volio plushies, and to this day I still think about that shit. Like, someone liked our podcast so much that they made plushies of it? Good lord.
Yeah. Speaking of plushies, wait. I will post this in the Discord later. But my lovely boyfriend did in fact commission a plushie of Volio for me. I'll post what he's wearing later. But I did in fact get him a very horrible outfit, which I have shown everyone in this call right now.
You should tell people. You should tell people.
He's been butt naked for like 2 years because we didn't commission him clothes quite yet. Because we just keep forgetting. But I went to like this mini like artist stall event, and someone was selling bunny suits for 8-inch plushies, and I bought one. He is wearing a gold bunny suit.
Thank God.
And I will post that later for all of you to see.
It's generally so funny. Okay. For me, the last one, there is one last one. Luke, I see you in the chat.
Luke, don't think we want to acknowledge you.
Luke, do you know that Dice Roll rests on your shoulders, boy? Holy shit. It's like
Point to the back of our heads currently.
literally right behind us. Like, one second. Shh. One sec.
Disappear,
Okay.
Derek.
No, hold on. Fuck. Okay. Wait, no. Did I say it was on our... No, we rest on Luke's shoulders. Okay, we're up here. We're resting on Luke's shoulders right now. We are being carried by Luke's art. But jokes aside, let me get these fuckers down. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm breaking everything. Okay. Jokes aside...
There's lots happening here.
Luke draws so much fan art of Dice Roll, and like I can't imagine that does numbers as well as any like established fandom. They've got lyrics in the music again. Okay, anyway, sorry. I can't imagine that does numbers anywhere near as well as any other art you could be doing. But the fact that you do it so often for the love of the game as well is mind-boggling to me, especially in Extinction Curse. There was like an insane amount of Axel and Royari art like being pumped out like factory work, and you would do this thing especially that I adored. My favorite type of fan art is scenes from the show, and you would often like here's a scene or here's a line and a character is saying the line, and that shit drove me crazy. I would literally this is embarrassing, I'm gonna out myself. I would sometimes go out of my way to make quotable scenes to be like, just in case Luke feels like drawing it. Because I was like, this is so fucking cool.
Just really though.
Yeah, genuinely. We seriously cannot thank you enough. Whew. Holy shit!
Thank you for your service. You are braver than any vet.
Thank you for enlisting in the dice roll army, which is full of gays and idiots. I think we can probably call it there, right? It's been nearly 3 hours and a half. We're at 3:15 now. I think we can.
It's been.
Also, Dave and I need to put out the bins before it gets too late.
Oh shit!
It's bins.
It's bins.
Fuck.
But yeah, thank you all so much for coming down. Thank you so much for taking part in
We
this.
should do streams more often.
We should. This is fun. Like obviously, it's like
we should do community Jackbox.
Oh
You know
man,
what?
that'd be
That's-
funny.
That's kind of fun. Hold on, Ritz. Maybe you're onto something. No, I don't
That's
think
not my idea.
scheduling it. I don't think scheduling it would be good because then it becomes a stressor. But every once in a while, being like,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, fuck it. Next week we're gonna do this. Come down to the Discord and fuck around." That's fun.
Come down to the penis factory, make some jokes.
Yeah. But generally, thank you guys so much for like. I'm gonna get real earnest right now, and this is for you, Tree, as well. I'm grisping the tree of you with my tree hands.
Whoa. Don't do that.
I'm getting a little earnest here. My life would not be anywhere near as good as it is without Dice Roll in it, and the fact that we've been able to. Oh God, I'm tearing up. The fact that we've been able to like do this consistently for 5 years. I know there have been times where I've been kind of a jackass, and sometimes like I was not really like taking care of myself mentally, and I'm sure that was like maybe a pain for you guys sometimes, but I just really, really wanted to say that I appreciate and cherish these moments, and I could not ask for better friends, and I love you all very much. Oh God!
Yay.
Oh God! Sorry, I'm good.
Yay!
I'm
Everyone
good.
throw rocks.
Oh
and
God!
say
Why did I do that in
yay.
front of other people? What is my?
Yay.
Oh Jesus! Sorry. Here's 5 years,
No,
guys.
It means just as much to us. This fucking podcast is everything. I love it so much, and it's what I look forward to weekly.
Mhm.
It is the most fun that I have ever had with tabletop.
Literally.
Okay, I'm good. I'm normal.
And
I
it
promise.
amazes me the fact that people enjoy this too.
Yeah, the fact that this isn't just for us. Like there are people. out
Everyone,
here-
tell Deary how good of a fucking DM
Oh my God!
they are.
Don't do this.
Do it.
No, I'm serious. Tell Deary how fucking cool.
I forget the
and
rules
talented
all the
they
fucking
are.
time. I don't know what's going on.
I don't care. You make the
Who
coolest fucking
cares?
shit ever. You are
That's
insane
real.
if you think that if you get like a roll wrong, it's bad. You make the coolest fucking scenarios and like stories that I have ever been a part of in my entire fucking life. I
And
could
just
not
look at the chat go.
name a piece of media that I enjoy as much as I enjoy playing your fucking games, and I'm serious.
To reiterate something that I think we said, that like I said, or not I said, that like Ritz and I said in like a not dice roll campaign, I would never ever in my life feel safe enough to split the party with any other
Yeah.
GM than with you. I would never do something like that with anybody else. But I don't think like I'd trust you not to immediately start planning my demise. I think you're a really good GM. I really like.
You know what?
I really like playing with you.
Me reading the chat right now, I feel like every scene in like a biopic movie where like the rock star is standing on stage and like realizing I've made it as he's standing before.
Oh
like,
yeah,
10 fans.
when they're performing a song and then everyone just sings it completely.
Yeah, and like he's
They don't
standing
even
there
have
like,
to do shit.
no way, I've made, and then immediately cuts to this guy doing heroin on the couch. So I'm gonna go do
Christ.
heroin on the couch.
No.
No, this is
no,
not the
It's
thing the way we
only
want it.
down
Okay.
here.
I'm like, 5 years ago, when 2020 came around, we did a behind the rolls, and we asked where we would be in 10 years. And I think you guys resoundingly said, well, I hope we're still doing this. And I was like, that's really sweet. I don't know. that would be really great if we did, but, 10 years is a long time. We're halfway there, guys, and honestly,
Yeah.
hey, maybe. That should be something, huh?
Good now. I never thought that I'd ever say we're halfway there.
Oh my god. How does it feel to know that we'll probably be playing Dice Roll when Pathfinder 3rd edition comes out?
Ew, stop it.
Because we're halfway through Pathfinder 2nd edition's lifespan at this point, assuming they don't put it on for more than 10 years.
But it's so good, it can last forever.
It really could. I hope they don't change it much, because this system's fucking great. Anyway. Whew. I didn't expect this to get real.
It's real because it's real to us.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming down to the Dice Roll 5th anniversary special. I hope we were entertaining, and I hope you had a great time. We will. I hope you all check out the Discord, which we have linked many times. Dave, post the link again. Go, boy, go!
Again.
Post the link.
You're killing
Stop
him.
having the plague, boy.
You're fucking killing him.
Like having a cough attack.
Wouldn't it be so fucked up if Dave went quiet and never said anything afterwards?
I would blame you, and I would fly
I'd be
to your
dead. I'd be
location.
dead. Uh-oh, he's not
You
saying
would be
anything.
gone.
Dave. Okay. Join the Dice Roll Discord. Make sure to come hang out with us. It's spoiler free except for the spoiler channel, which we ask people to spoiler things in anyway. Thank you for listening to Dice Roll. We'll have new episodes for you every Monday, as we have for the last 5 years. And Ritz, Dave, and Luna, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we record episode 12.
You will.
And, ooh, that's gonna be a fun one, isn't it? Anyway, see you all now. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
How do I end the stream?
Okay.
How the fuck do I end the stream?
Off.
Oh, is it this
There's
one?
an
Your
end screen
goddamn
button
audio.
on.
Okay, is it? Okay, I think I
There
did it.
should be an end screen button on stream.